This is a new age of fighting. Everybody's a threat.
I want to play everybody. Anywhere where the strongest competition is, I always want to play the best people.
Anybody can lose, and anybody can win.
When you come to play, you're stepping into a Shark Tank.
Nothing beats head-to-head. You can feel the tension in the air.
We're hungry. A storm is brewing. We sweat, we're training, so we don't bleed on the field. Because if you don't get it together in your local scene, you're going to have a long drive home.
Is there a region to beat? Where the region to beat?
I want to be the best in the world.
ATL, shawty. We coming for blood.
NorCal strong.
Northeast is crowded, baby, with great players.
Seattle, who cares? New York, whoever. But it doesn't matter. SoCal's where it's at.
You want to prove to everybody that you can beat the best in the country.
No region is going to beat me.
Welcome back to Texas Showdown 2018. We are getting ready to start our final event of the night, Street Fighter V Top 8. We have a star-studded cast for these brackets, including our first match sitting here with me now, Mena RD, current Capcom Cup champion, and Problem X, who's flown all the way from the UK. Problem, I want you to talk to me about this Birdie Bison matchup. How are you feeling?
I think the matchup's fairly even. I'm quite confident, but Mena is Mena, so I think it could go either way.
Alrighty, Mena, how are you feeling about that?
Yeah, I think the matchup is pretty even, but it's the best Bison versus the best Birdie, so we don't know what might happen. So it's going to be a really good set.
All right, I look forward to seeing the outcome. Let's go to James Chen and Ultra David to get this started.
All right, here we are, Street Fighter V Top 8. You can see we have a great match that's all lined up for you. I'm James Chen.
Hey, what's up? I'm Ultra David. It's not just that match that's going to be good. There's going to be a lot of good stuff coming up in this Top 8. These are two international contestants who happen to match up against each other. But the rest of it looks like it's from the U.S. It's going to be Chris T versus Smug in Top 8. Yeah, let's take a look at the bracket. Other side there, CYG BST Chris T, who just won at Game Over Tournament.
That's
in
right.
the Dominican Republic, so he's coming off a big weekend for himself versus Rise Smug.
On the loser side, you can see best sponsor of all, My Wallet, Knuckle Do.
Yep, AFDJ Knuckle Do.
Against Echo Fox Punk. I mean, that's a rivalry that's been going on for quite some time.
Yeah.
So funny those guys got to get paired up with each other. And speaking of a rivalry that's been going on for a while, Ricky Ortiz and Snake Eyes on the other side of losers bracket. Those two have played each other a lot. And in fact,
including this weekend.
Yeah, I was about to say, Ricky was the one that put Snake Eyes into losers, if I'm not mistaken.
Exactly right.
There you go. But a good set of players there. Interesting, a lot of interesting storylines here. Snake Eyes, disappears, comes back, disappears, comes back. Ricky Ortiz here in Season 3 really returning to form right now. And then, of course, Knuckle Do and Punk, two former, at one point in time, both of those players were considered the best in Street Fighter V, maybe on the planet. Definitely on the planet, actually.
I mean,
yeah. So, a lot of strong players here, and really excited to see how this top 8's going to pan out here.
All right. James Chen confirming that Tokido is an alien. That's what it sounded like to be right there.
Well, no, at one point in time.
I'm just messing with you. So Mena got here by beating, among other people, Knuckle Do and Punk.
Okay.
That was his path in top 32. For Problem X, the path in top 32 was Justin Wong and Kaba, so also very difficult.
Okay. Oh, so that means Mena might even want to try to be getting some revenge for his boy Kaba here.
Maybe so. Here we go. It's going to be Problem X Bison, of course, and it's going to be Mena RD. Birdie, he described them as the best users of their respective characters. I think he's right.
It's really interesting here because obviously Problem X has been playing a lot of Abigail of late, but it looks like Bison is the character he's going to go with and starts right away with a crush counter. Look at this offense.
Starting off, geez, plus frames again, still plus. Is that stun? What a start!
We're going to have a stun 12 seconds into the top 8 here at Street Fighter V for Texas Showdown.
Oh boy, but it could all go away. He's 2 mix-ups away from losing right now.
On the damage on that.
Yeah. Oh, what a Legion meaty! This guy can't believe it. Mena RD, the complete comeback.
Oh my God. Went from a stun on one side all the way to the stun on the other.
He knew that was the big moment, that meaty zonk. Yeah. That was the time to press the advantage, and he did it. Amazing risk to take.
Yeah, taking advantage of a delayed wake-up light kick from Problem X.
Yeah. But you can see how volatile the matchup can be. Problem X, yep. Oh, okay.
Oh, the armor, that's right. Getting right through that standard play from Bison after the back throws.
Yeah. Into the corner, he's got V-Trigger. Yeah, here it is, the activation point. He's been going with V-Trigger 2 a lot, even in matchups where it's not about fireballs, I guess.
But you gotta watch out for the command grow. Now he's got the bomb planted on him.
Mena RD wants to activate.
All right, the bomb is gonna explode right there, yes.
That could have been it, here it is. Remember what happened just last round?
That's right.
Problem X backing up.
Oh, and there it is, Mena RD. Woo! So good at, Problem X, so good at using that Psycho Crusher for V-Trigger 2.
I love that setup though, specifically. Wow.
Yeah, hit him with the Psycho Crusher and he fell onto the bomb. Onto the
It's
fireball.
a bomb, that's fine.
Yeah.
Setting up the can.
Oh, scissor kick right over it.
Yeah, he's had such good solutions as Problem X. A little too far, Mena RD had backed up. We've seen Neutral Jump around us a couple of times trying to shut down exactly that approach.
Oh, dash right in. Perfect timing to avoid the buttons.
Yep.
Nice. And of course, Mena RD, one of the best at using the zonk to go right through fireballs. Here we go, V-Trigger 2 activated, regular throw.
There it is. Mena RD and Problem X just backs off. Oh, on reaction!
Yeah,
okay, so now I see why he's got it. That makes sense.
The can becomes almost irrelevant, and Psycho Crusher to get out of there. Look at the gray health built up because of that. No more V-Trigger 2.
Oh, he may lose! Not yet. One more mix-up either way. Down medium!
It's just a crouching medium kick. Mena RD taking game number 1.
I do feel like Problem put himself into a spot he didn't need to be in at the end of that game. It could have gone differently. I don't think he expected what ended up coming out of Mena, but still, he put himself there, so look for him to treat that differently next time.
But you can tell there's definitely a very active play on Problem X's part to avoid the can.
Sure.
He scissor kicked a Psycho Crusher, and then he tried to V-skill it, and the last one cost him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll say.
No punish, no, a little too far.
Yeah, he wanted the bigger stuff. Could have had something.
Oh,
moving.
Close to stun, gets away.
No cancel. It ended up working out for Problem X. Look at these straight hits. Almost all the damage up there on Problem X's side is straight hits.
The can was still there. Problem X actually tried to do something, and he landed into the can, and that's going to give Mena RD the stun, which gives him the round.
He really steamrolls well. Every time he gets the chance, he turns it on.
That's what Birdie does. Oh,
Not
nice.
every birdie does that. That's really Mena. Again! Setting up the can. Looking for the jump approach. Exactly why there was a jump jab out there, but it didn't work out like he wanted. Problem X trying to slow down a little bit.
Yep. Kind of an ill-advised headbutt from Mena RD there, but you know, he's so good at landing that against people, and also so good at that sweep distance.
I'll say, yeah, here's the punish.
That's the second time now. And
Okay, now you got to look for activate.
Oh.
True meaty again. I love it.
Cross up Psycho Crusher.
So he both prevented Mena from EX zonking into activate or zonk activate at all, and also got the cross-ups. Good stuff.
Oh, great reaction, getting right over the EX Fireball.
Punish.
All right. Problem X now twice, going with buttons after the scissor. Ooh!
Nice. Can, yes.
And this time you saw Men already staying on the ground from the can, and now it's going to be close to stun. Ooh. All right.
Wow, short afterward.
Oh,
okay.
Crush counter, but it was out of the air.
He could have done jab headbutt, but it only came out with jab. Oh, he gives up trigger.
Okay. Opportunity now for big damage if he can get one hit.
Activate, yeah. That had to be a true meaty, and he just didn't get the timing right. Mena RD with the Dominican flag floating right behind him. We could see last week how big that tournament was in his home country for him.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't end up taking it, but just how much it meant to him was clear. And he always wants to show off well for the country. I think he's doing that right now, one game away from winners finals.
Yeah, and how much it meant to him and everybody there.
Yeah.
The cheers of Mena during some of those matches, the cheers of Kaba. Those players out there really love their fighting games.
Mena, another whiff punish. And he has convinced Problem to stay still. That wasn't how it happened the first time. Looking for the activation. Nice. Exactly why Mena jumped.
I love that Mena had the jumping medium punch just in case for cross-up.
Okay, so the counter to that right there from Problem X.
Again, there's a couple of times that he's double dashed in that situation, and Mena's always had an answer for it.
Right.
Mena RD now 1 round away from taking it 3-0 over Problem X.
Yeah, keep in mind, this is somebody in Problem X who won a couple of premieres last year. Mena RD, of course, though, the reigning Capcom Cup champ. Wow, stands strong. 3rd major whiff punish from him in just this game. The can, the ice clone hanging out.
He's just covering up that space. He was too scared to scissor kick or anything because he would have landed right on the banana. Oh, gets the crush.
Oh, no.
Cancel.
Wow.
Again.
Yeah, that's okay.
Oh,
he wanted something.
Look at this. He just came right at him.
Oh, man. Mena's making it happen for himself.
That's it right there.
3-0. Very convincing 3-0.
And now you see even Problem X like standing up and asking questions. The standard post-fighting game. Why would you do that in that situation?
Super. Yeah, of course you see Kaba freaking out.
Oh, yeah. Let's go Kaba.
Naturally.
And you know what? Again, that was something we saw a lot of in the Dominican Republic. A lot of cheering, a lot of rooting.
Man.
Like I said, it's not
cool to see.
It's awesome. I love it, and you know, it's done out of positive support for their teammates. So absolutely, let's go Kaba.
Well, RD makes it into winners finals. Again, very convincingly. I love the whiff punishing we saw from him. I love some of the understandings of exactly what problem, like when he was trying to evade, slide, activate, that kind of thing. I mean, he knew exactly what was coming at seemingly all times.
Yeah, he had an answer to almost everything, and he just did a good job switching it up. Like, he tried jumping at him when the can was there, and he got strong, so next time he kind of faked it, stayed on the ground, had the anti-air all ready to go. So, yeah, RD, just a lot of great decision-making, a lot of awareness of what Problem X wanted to do.
I will say. So we talked a little bit about the Dominican tournament last weekend, Game Over. Well, the guy who won it is coming up next. It's going to be Chris T from Southern California, and his opponent will be Smug, who is also up there. I really feel like this is the best Street Fighter that we've seen Chris T play, maybe ever, certainly in a long time. And he's had all facets of his game. The counter pokes have been there. The mix-ups have been there.
And the craziness
the defense has been there. And when he's needed it, he's had that too.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, everybody from yesterday was talking about the throw whiff and the jab uppercut and the fierce uppercut super to take that game. I mean, that was wild stuff. It was pretty crazy.
But that's what he needed to make happen at that moment, and he was totally right about it. And Smug is going to be his opponent. I feel like that's somebody who's going to be a little tougher to land that kind of thing against. But like I said, Chris T has all of the facets of gameplay, so it's not like he needs to do the wild stuff. Smug, extremely strong, a solid kind of player, doesn't need to make anything happen. He is such a good whiff punisher and defensive fortress, and he has the kind of character
as well,
who turns that kind of stuff into big damage, into big offense.
Right. And I'm also
very easily
excited
converts it
because I know he's a huge believer in V-Trigger 2. He was using it even before the buffs.
That's right.
In the recent patch. And now I'm hoping to see him continue to use that here and do some damage with that. So.
All right. Well, looks like we got the interview ready. Let's go up to the stage for a word with the players.
We are continuing winners semis with Smug and Chris T. Chris, you are going up with Ken. How does Ken match up to Balrog?
I think that Ken wins the matchup a little bit because I think that Ken beats Balrog in the neutral. So.
Alrighty, Smug, how is Balrog going to deal with Ken's flames?
I feel like Ken has a huge advantage in the matchup because I feel like every time I play so well and I still lose because I feel like Ken is broken. So.
Alrighty, well, let's get the action started. Back to the commentators.
You heard it here, ladies and gentlemen. Ken is broken. Nerf Ken.
I guess.
I mean, he just won a tournament last week, so obviously too strong of a character.
That's right. That's right. Here he could make winners finals in 2 consecutive ranking events. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Right. Look, Chris T's relationship with the character is well documented, but he is at the point right now in terms of his play where whatever faults the character does have, because he does have them.
Yes.
That's definitely real. He nevertheless overcomes them and plays extremely well around them.
Yeah, he's definitely taking a more positive approach to it.
Yeah, for sure.
Right
it's
now.
Awesome to see.
And you could see it. It's affected the play. That's why he's playing so strong. But
big
of course,
part of that, I agree.
Smug, I mean, again, one of the funnest players to watch in-game. But, I mean, honestly, also one of the funnest players to watch outside of the game as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome guy. Love hearing him talk about this stuff. Always a great sense of humor. So
their paths into this was Chris T beating Dan Slip, which is where he had the whiff throw into DP.
That's right.
And he beat K-Brad just before that. Smug beat Ricky Ortiz and also Flash in top 32.
Okay. Again, a lot of strong players here.
Yeah, that's not even talking about pools. There were tough players in pools here at this event as well, at Texas Showdown. So is it V-Trigger 2?
I didn't see.
Well, pixel size down there. Come on.
I know, right?
We'll see once it comes up on the big stuff. Yeah,
yes,
V-Trigger 2.
There it is, V-Trigger 2.
Here you go, CYG, BST, Chris T. Rise, Smug. The counter poke was the intention.
It's really interesting, though, because obviously Balrog known for having really strong footsies, especially with that standing heavy kick. Woo! And so it's interesting to me for Chris to say that he feels like Ken wins the neutral in this game.
Yeah, definitely. Well, he's kind of showing it right now. He's at this range where I think a lot of people are uncomfortable. Here's Smug, though.
Here we go. And not comboing into the grab, just comboing into the launch.
Chris is there.
Look at this already.
Balrog. Interrupted. Smug has trigger. Chris knows it. He counter poke, didn't get the rest. He has super, he has everything.
Still an opportunity for Smug. Gets a jump in, no anti-air from Chris.
Mm-hmm.
And just
giving it
spending
up.
all of his
He knows
meter,
he's not going to get V-trigger at this point. Might as well just spend all of them.
Oh, he has the anti-air ready to
No.
go. He baited out the uppercut. He knew it. Smug said, you know what? I know you've got that crazy in you. So
It was just
I'm
one of
ready
those
for
situations
that.
where people do Dragon Punch, you know? They're trying to escape. Clearly, he was jumping and he got anti-aired. Makes sense. Really good read by Smug, good understanding.
Interesting that Chris has been doing the target combo into the uppercuts. One of the things that I talked to him about, oh my
Okay,
God,
wow.
he has the stun already here.
Is he going to try to kill on this? No,
No,
okay.
he's going to save it. He wants to save it for the next round.
I think that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you
see,
go.
there you
Perfect.
go.
Wow, what a response. And keep in mind, he controlled a lot of the first round, too.
Now, I asked Chris, you know, at DR, we saw a lot of target combo into V-skill. And I asked him what the reason for that was. And he said he just does it because to him nowadays, it's that much more important to build up V-trigger.
Okay, that makes sense, yeah. Nice confirm for him. Starts out this round with a big life lead, already 15 seconds in, and he's halfway down.
Yep, that's a good way to do it right there if you have all that meter at the start.
Yep.
But of course, meter is also a plenty for Smug right now, although he
Not
just
anymore.
spent all of it.
Yeah, Smug does have trigger, too. Okay, counter poke, he was ready.
Oh, that's punishable, but he
Nothing.
tried to do a more max damage punish.
Okay, Smug controlling, and he backs off to a range where he can anti-air punish.
And now a back throw into the corner. This is a bad situation for Smug. Smug's got to
Plus.
figure out a way out of here. Oh, just missed.
Too far, not with punish.
And he never had a chance to activate
Dang.
the V-trigger. Damn, look at that smile. Look at that smile.
It's a svelte face.
That is a handsome man right there. And also a beautiful win right there for Chris T in game number 1.
Yeah, impressive. Perfect, and he controlled a lot of the rest. Again, look at this. Oh, man.
That
The
Momochi,
counter poke
those
from him is amazing.
Some Momochi whiff punishing right there. All right, build some of that V-trigger. Oh, too far.
And as a result, Chris T gets out of there. Stun is not an issue anymore. He gets in.
Oh, and the back throw. We saw how effective that was at the end of the last round.
Really trying to test Smug to see what he does with this defensive situation. Yeah, he's looking good.
Yeah. Smug looking like he's trying to hit a few more buttons in situations where Chris has gotten in before.
Yeah, punish, yes.
Yeah, but no crush counter.
Yeah, not super hard.
That's why, oh no!
Oh boy, super is there. Okay, anti-air is ready. One of the best anti-airs in the game, and Smug is one of the best at doing it.
Yep. But again, that's why, you know, you activate that V-trigger in that situation because you just don't want to take the crush counter.
Oh, yes, he saw it. You can see Chris hit confirming in between the string. The back strong, fierce.
Right. Oh, that's punish, and he's gonna punish it hard. Look
Nicely
at that.
done.
Close to stun, fake the overhead.
Yes. Smug is in trouble. He's still alive here, but one more mix-up's gonna do it for Chris, and he might get another perfect. Oh my God, he does.
So twice now, second round perfect for Chris T after losing round number 1.
That's
It's
true.
basically we're seeing a replay of game number 1 right now, which is not good for Smug.
I feel like Smug can't press a button without getting whiff punished by Chris.
Yeah, which is crazy.
It's crazy. No, it's super impressive.
Yeah, it's really hard to whiff punish in this game. That is definitely something a lot
Look
of
at
people
these. You know
know.
what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Whenever they're in footsie situation and Smug's trying to put up a wall, Chris is ready. But here's
my
Smug.
God,
A ton
the
of damage.
Uh-oh. Back throw into the corner. Oh, back throw for you, too. That's not safe. Oh, wait, but
Well, it's not
V-trigger
plus.
2.
Yeah,
V-trigger 2. Oh, went for the overhead. Good block by Smug.
Chris looking for that hit confirm. You can see it now. Here interrupts, and he got the grab.
Trigger 2. You can't block that. That's scary. Giving Balrog a command throw
It is scary.
with V-trigger 2, and there you see the benefits of it right there.
1-1. Some good back and forth stuff going on right now. But I think they're both playing it great.
Oh, yeah.
Chris in particular in the neutral, but Smug has really been able to capitalize when he gets up close.
And that's the thing, right? As well as Chris has been playing in the neutral here, the fact that Smug has been able to still take victory in game number 2, for example.
Oh, what a tech. Key moment.
Oh, he went in for a little bit. Oh, my God. All right.
Here comes Smug. Okay, wake up works.
Oh, this time,
It
one
worked.
out of 3.
Right. EX right back into the grab. Look at the stun bar.
Whoa. Oh, I feel like he went in for another one.
Yeah, you might be right. Not dead yet.
Oh, using the Tatsu to get in there,
Yep.
set up a mix-up.
Oh, no, it's not.
But
Not the
so
right range.
hard
Ended
to
up being
whip.
all right.
Yeah.
Smug got him close.
Smug V trigger 2 already out.
Yeah.
Oh, gets in there.
Great patience by Chris right there. That would have been a crush.
Oh
Anti-air, no. He comes in. It's not over yet. Oh, what a bait.
Yeah, Smug baits out the EX uppercut. 1 out of 4.
That's right. But Chris is not dissuaded. If he believes it's the right call, maybe he's right.
Oh, no.
Okay, yeah, he found a confirm.
Kind of messed up the anti-air there, did Smug. And yeah, there you go. You see that V-skill combo to build that V-trigger meter.
Very insistent Dragon Punch right there. That's somebody who does not want to let go of control.
That's punishable, yep. Did not cancel into the EX Fireball. Oh, the delayed button. The delayed meaty getting the counter hit again.
He plays so well with the mix-up of the command grab. Everybody wants to get out of it, of course.
Oh my God, this relentless pressure from Smug right now.
Here's the activation point. Chris, dude, he can change it around right now if he finds the hit confirm. He does not.
He went for the overhead, but Smug got the throw because, yeah, if that overhead connected, that might have been the end of the round right there.
It should have been. Look at this, Smug playing that game really well. It was better neutral for him too. He wasn't pressing buttons in whiff punishable situations nearly as often, so he's figuring it out.
Going right away with a turnaround punch. Interesting. Yep, gonna punish that. And a crush counter. Smug looking all in control right now.
Yeah, and he was hoping that Chris would jump or do something ill-advised. Yeah, again, it's exactly what he was looking for. So he's read that Chris likes to be active on defense, and he is blowing that up right now. Jump back? No, it will, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Not the overhead. That is the overhead setup, but he went low. Nice.
Yeah, Chris was expecting the fuzzy guard setup right there.
Exactly.
So now Smug, match point. Again, right now, Smug feels like he has all of Chris's rhythms down. Those delayed meaties, the challenging of the run cancel right there.
Oh, look at that range right there. He was just outside of sweep. He knew it.
Oh, the punish.
Taking off a lot of great life. And he goes back to a range where he can anti-air. Always keeping his eye on it.
And
always ready for anti-air.
Yeah, that's why he V-reversaled right there and wants to stay alive. Okay, gonna go for the damage now. Interesting.
Also free of stun at this point.
All right, what pressure? Goes,
he got
runs
the corner.
right back
that
in
can
there.
be big. That can be big.
Jumps off a little back bit. Out, and Smug gets it out. That's it right there. Smug is going to take it. He manages to defeat the super broken Ken in this terrible, terrible matchup.
Somehow he did
Smug.
it. Somehow he did
Smug.
it. Yeah.
But that is
good stuff by Smug. He played that really well, especially after the first game when there was a lot of whiff punishing going on. He really converted how he was playing. It was more about insistence on pressure, and it was more about looking to prevent Ken from moving forward rather than sort of him actively controlling the ground. It was more about his own counter pokes and anti-airs. It was a really good adaptation.
It's like I said, and also I just felt like it was a reading of the rhythm.
Yeah,
I always talk about rhythm of fighting games, and he just kind of got all the beats all of a sudden and said, you know what, Chris is doing delayed tech, delayed buttons.
Yes.
He's run canceling here.
He really beat him up close.
Yeah, and this is where he's going to EX uppercut. I mean, like I said, it was only 1 out of 4 that Chris had landed those. So Smug really with a keen read on exactly what Chris wanted to do.
That's right. So we're going to go down to the loser's side. Winners finals eventually will be Rise Meta RD versus Rise Smug.
Ooh,
a couple of Rise fellas. Good work.
Nice.
So it will be in losers NuckleDew versus Echo Fox Punk, and winner that will play against Chris T. Then you got Red Bull Snake Eyes versus EG Ricky. Winner that will play against Mouse Sports Problem X.
Wow. Okay.
A lot of good matches still to play.
This losers bracket is going to be a bloodbath right here, and we're going to start it off, of course, with NuckleDew and Punk. As I mentioned, two guys who have played each other so many times. They have a nice little friendly rivalry going. Yeah. You know, at one point in time, those two players might have been considered two of the best at the exact same time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just right when NuckleDew had won, and then the start of season 2, NuckleDew winning Capcom Cup. And then this next season right there, Punk all of a sudden just had his meteoric rise at the start of season number 2.
NuckleDew narrowly missed making top 8 in winners. He lost to Mena RD, Punk lost to Mena RD in the game before that. And then had to beat Oliver Queen, Tommy Two-Step, Oliver Queen, and Justin Wong.
That's right.
NuckleDew had to beat Alex Myers to make top 8.
Okay. And now let's go talk to the players and check out their thoughts on this upcoming matchup.
All right, we are now going into our loser semifinals. We have Echo Fox Punk here and Knuckle Dew, former Capcom Cup champion. Punk, we know that you have been putting in some work with Chun-Li in this tournament. Will we see her in these sets?
I've done nothing with Chun-Li this tournament. I lost with her.
All right. All right, Knuckle Dew, how are you feeling about this matchup?
I feel pretty good. Just hoping for a good match, so.
All righty, let's head back to the commentators.
I guess. Come on, guys.
The
What
ever
are you doing
so
over there?
talkative
What are you
and
doing over there?
verbal Punk and Knuckle Dew.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, man.
Let the game do the talking, I guess.
Yeah. But again, these two players have played each other a lot.
Yeah, they have. They have.
Expecting a little more trash talking, ribbing between the two, which they've done in the past.
They have done in the past, for sure. I heard Guile. I think that's what I'm looking for. But what is Punk's choice?
Yeah, but they said, Ginny said Echo Fox Punk, but she forgot to mention My Wallet being the sponsor of Knuckle Dew.
Yes, AFDJ Knuckle Dew.
All right.
So what does he got? It's Guile versus Cammy. That's a character he's been picking up in this season. Makes sense. He's very strong. He has great footsies and great reactions. We've seen single hit confirms from him in Fierce alone, down meeting pick alone. Here's a big punish.
And
He's already in. Got the corner already.
Well, I don't know if that was supposed to be a neutral jump right there from Punk. I think he probably wanted to go in a little bit more. Activates B trigger 1. Here we go. Now Cammy, a big threat at this point in time. Yeah, there it is. Gets in there. Going to drill again to get out of the corner. Doesn't choose to do the EX uppercut.
Okay, yeah, he just wanted to be close.
Save a little bit of meter.
He's looking for something there. Punk reacting well. No!
How did that miss?
Boy.
How did that
Huge
miss?
error. One more hit from Dew. It's going to do it. He can't kill quite yet.
Oh, my God.
Anti-air wasn't there. Instead, Punk finds the grab.
Again, this is one of those matchups here that can feel an advantage either way.
Okay.
So sometimes it just feels impossible for Cammy to get in. Sometimes it feels like it's impossible for Guile to keep her out. So really, honestly, I think this is a pretty even matchup.
Okay. Depends on the players. That's the best kind of matchup. A little bit of patience there by Dew. Wasn't willing to take the risk on the flash kick. Very harassing all of a sudden.
Oh, beautiful whip punish.
Yeah.
And now, guess what? You're in the corner,
Punish.
and that's a punish as well. Yep.
Patience by Dew. He went for it again. This time Punk did not expect. Be reversal in that situation. Look at all the buttons here from Dew. He's not zoning at all. It's more about the mid-range. It's more about even moving forward than the mid-range.
No critical art from Knuckle Dew.
He waited. He saw it.
Oh, he's in.
Wanted something from Dew, but Dew just patient. And then, as he had been playing throughout most of that second half of that round, very buttonsy, so-bats, fierces. He wasn't walking away. He wasn't zoning.
Yeah, so saving that meter for Knuckle Dew, worth it. He usually gets that crush counter heavy punch and then goes right into critical art. Again, got it. Maybe not charged. Not sure. Oh my God, he goes again. Oh, nice. But not a lot of damage and just kind of a standard knockdown situation.
That's such an amazing confirm on the Fierce itself.
Oh, but a little too far. Okay, he has the anti-air. Is that stun? Not quite. All right, so gets out of there. Almost tried to bait it out.
I like it.
EX
I like it a lot. Yeah, that was
uppercut,
definitely time for Knuckle Dew to press the offense, really go in there. And Echo Fox Punk knew it. He knew it. Takes advantage of it. Good stuff. I really like that game from him. There was that round, though, where I liked a lot of what Knuckle Dew was doing. He was being very buttonsy. In that neutral, that kind of third screen, he's done a really good job.
Confirm again from Punk. Almost had that whiff punish right there, just a little too slow. But you see right there, once you scare the opponent from hitting buttons, all of a sudden that gives you the free ability to just dash in.
Just knocking on the door, forcing Knuckle Dew to back up. Here it is. Not giving up. He saw the flash kick before. He's not worried about it. Anti-air.
Well, that's going to get hit, but no confirm, yeah. But you know what? That's it right there. Just goes into the uppercut for the most max damage. Punk looking so strong, and it is looking like the example right here that I said early on, that it just feels like it's impossible to keep Cammy out.
Yeah. Dew feigned like he was going to maybe try to play more offense. Well, maybe a little bit here. Not very actively, but it doesn't seem like it's far away zoning. Because I feel like this game has been more successful for him. It's been whittling away in life. It's not a lot at each time, but he's done a good job whittling.
A lot of buttons as well, yeah. But okay, good defense as well. Was ready for the dive kick that time.
Echo Fox Punk trying to move, trying to find his spot. Duo was patient. May have been looking for anti-air. And now will he go in? Tried it a little bit, but then patience.
Nice. Was able to stop that dive kick. Here we go. NuckleDu in a good position, but it can all melt because he had that critical art ready to go, but wake up standing medium kick.
Oh, wow.
NuckleDu is that's what he does. He's like, he makes these decisions, and sometimes it's hard to tell why he does it, but they always seem to work.
Yeah, it's the right call. A lot of little trading here.
Oh, yeah, he's fishing for that crush counter heavy punch right now. You can tell right now. He's throwing out that button a lot. Oh, but speaking of counter hits, here we go.
Anti-air's there. Very consistently so far. Has not allowed jump.
Look at that patience for NuckleDu, so he is going to get thrown.
Oh, yeah, and again, he's got all the resources. Didn't matter at all. Echo Fox Punk really just insisted on it. He had the grabs in the corner. Then as soon as he thought it wasn't time to go for grabs anymore, he was right. He was exactly right. So awesome job. I like the movement a lot, and I like the buttons up close.
Yeah, starting to look a lot like, you know, the Punk that we remember from the beginning of Season 2.
Yeah.
Lots of pressure, great whiff punishing, obviously with a different character, and kind of a character that does it a little bit better.
I'm really impressed by the single hit confirm on the Fierce. To do a single hit confirm on low medium kick, oftentimes you're using contextual clues, like whether it seems like the opponent is walking around and standing up.
Right.
But you can't really do that with Fierce. You're just looking at whether it hits the opponent. It's just that simple and that difficult.
Well,
same matchup.
Yeah. Went to character select, it sounded like, but going to stick with the same character.
Did he switch trigger is the question.
Oh, that's true. Nope,
No?
still V-trigger 1.
Keep in mind, it's loser's side. NuckleDu is on the verge of elimination here in this game.
Yeah, one of these two guys has to go home in 7th place, which sounds crazy, but it's going to happen. And right now, it looks like it's going to be NuckleDu with the way that Punk has been playing.
All of a sudden, excellent defense, though, out of Du. That said, he's caught in the corner.
Again.
Yeah, even though he was playing well.
Oh, but that's the problem right there with the EX drill. It has that side switch, so when you use it through a projectile in the corner, takes you to the other side.
That was really good, and he spends it early. He's going to build super? Not quite, not quite.
Yeah.
So he backs off just a bit. Punk trying to play patiently, trying to find his moment. All of a sudden, Du's in.
Oh
Wow!
my God, just the EX uppercut out of nowhere. Ooh.
And there was nothing. Du was okay with taking the grab, okay with it.
Oh, but that might. Oh, but he went with short.
If he had done Fierce, you think that would have been it?
Yeah, if he had done that or an uppercut, he might have been able to take that. And there we see the player manager for Echo Fox there looking nervously on, watching his player. I like the jumps from NuckleDu to challenge the dive kick when she goes over the Sonic Boom. But look at this right now, almost close to stun.
Yeah.
Again, NuckleDu's been jumping forward a lot more now, and we haven't seen the uppercuts from Punk yet.
Right, he's caught jump backs in the corner, but not jump forward.
Right. Oh, look at this, NuckleDu, okay. That's really high up right there. That's why NuckleDu challenged afterwards.
Taking control of everything here is Du.
Really amazing. I mean, we've seen some Sobats land against Punk, but none of them have ever been counter hits.
Putting up the wall even still.
Oh, block just in time. Late V reversal is what you got to do against that V trigger dive kick, and there it is.
He went in. He still went in. NuckleDu's still alive.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason why he's a Capcom Cup champion. He can easily make this comeback here. Of course, the 0-2 comebacks in top 8 are very rare, but obviously very possible. And a little bit of a grin right there from Punk.
It's not time to switch, though. Yeah, he does not. There's no need to. He's playing really well.
Yeah, oh, no, switching is not even, I don't think, an option at this point. He's been doing really well, and really, it was just about NuckleDu adjusting really well to things like that.
That's an adjustment right there. Previously, he tried flash kick, and in the first round, it actually whiffed. That time, he got sweep, and it was good.
Oh, Punk got greedy for big damage right there. Missed it.
There it is. He missed the dive kick.
Something with NuckleDu right now. That's going to be, oh, not stun yet. That's a stun.
I don't know. I don't know. Getting way impatient.
Yeah, I mean, that little uncomfortable, well, not even necessarily uncomfortable smile, but that little knowing smile from Punk between games, I felt like was like, I feel like he's starting to understand my rhythm, kind of like how we saw with Smug versus Chris.
Right, yeah, it could be. Too far to open it up.
Oh, he tried to flash kick. Just a little too late. Did not have enough time to charge up. Ouch.
Oh, this is big. Huge damage potential.
Oh,
Still in there. Super. No, he saves it.
No, he's going to save. Wow. Surprise.
No anti-air there. This will now do activation.
Yeah, patience from NuckleDu.
Yeah. That dive kick had worked. Ends up being okay, so now Punk is on match point. But that could have gone the other way. Dude trying to fight. Patience at the start from him.
Now, both of these guys have been really preserving their meter a lot. Oh, yeah, walk backwards from NuckleDu. Just doesn't want to be in that range. Gets the flash kick, pushes Punk back a little bit.
Nice. Wow, bury him. Okay. Chance now for Punk. Dude taking the grab. He's okay with it. Yeah, he's really taking up space with it.
Super? No, again, he saves it.
Oh, but if he finds it now, maybe for the round, maybe for the set.
Oh, yeah, the left-right mix-up, and NuckleDu says, I don't want to play that.
Wow, jumped right down in there. Here's the activation from NuckleDu. Punk puts himself in the corner, and look at the patience.
Oh, no, that's going to... Oh, where... That was probably the first misconfirm we've seen from Punk all game.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see him? He's like, I did not do that.
Yeah.
I did not do that.
Well, he's been pretty consistent with it. It seems like it's the first big error, but you know, that's the kind of thing that if you guess wrong, if you get it wrong, then you're going to get big time punished.
And it doesn't matter if you meant to do it or not. There is no mercy in the court of Street Fighter here.
I think that's the first roundhouse we've seen at that range, and also the first V-skill that we've seen at that range. So he's trying different things right now, and NuckleDu has the answers. Still has the answers. Look at this. She's almost stunned just by walking forward.
Yeah, NuckleDu, like I said, has gotten a read on this rhythm right now.
And he's just so willing to just take a grab.
And you see that he also has the counter pokes at almost all the right time. But early on, he was getting frame trapped. He was getting counter hit all over the place. But now, all of a sudden, NuckleDu with a really strong read.
His defense is awesome.
Yeah. And guess what? NuckleDu, match point.
That's right.
After it looked like Punk was just dominating him. And we were talking about how one of these two had to go home in context of almost kind of implying that it was going to be NuckleDu.
Yeah. Oh, not punished very hard. Could have been more. Funky situation. Punk's still trying to move forward. He's been at this range
What?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Just
that is
did
so
it.
confident. That said, it can all turn around. Now we got the corner.
Oh, boy.
Pressuring.
Here we go.
He has trigger. He's almost got super. There it is.
Reversal just to get him out of that situation.
Dude making sure that he throws booms from ranges where you really can't react to him.
Yep. All right. But look at all these resources that Punk has. Critical art. He could catch up in one.
Oh, he missed the dive kick.
He missed the dive kick.
Oh, that may be it right here.
Chip.
Yep.
That's the end right there. NuckleDu all the way back. And,
yeah, Boken not thrilled about it.
Yeah. And I even saw, you know, Punk got up right away and was just like, ugh. You could kind of see the uncomfortable body language. Shaking the hand of my wallet, NuckleDu.
Yeah, Dude did a great job of playing at that about third screen range. We talked about it earlier in the set as being Cammy did really, really well there. But there was a bunch of sequences where Du backed off and then attacked in again almost immediately in about the second or third game. And that started to catch Punk off on the rhythm. And once he had done that, then Du was much more solidly in that third screen range because Punk, I think, must have kept expecting something different movement coming out of NuckleDu. And instead, saving himself at that spot, Du maintaining control right there. I mean, there was a round where Punk almost got stunned just by walking into that.
Right.
So he definitely understood much better what the rhythms were about. But it didn't happen. magically, it happened because he reset the situation and then went back in enough times that he caught Punk off guard.
And it's funny, too, because, I said it, that matchup was like 50-50 because sometimes it feels like Cammy can't get in. And in that round where, like you said, he almost walked himself getting stunned, he dive kicked and he got swept. He tried to V-skill, he got punished.
Yeah.
He walked into a Sonic Boom, and that was a perfect example of a round where sometimes it feels like Cammy can't get in. So
there you go.
Just a perfect, in my opinion, a perfect 50-50 match. One of the more interesting 50-50 matches in this game, actually.
Alrighty. Well, going up next, we're going to have Red Bull Snake Eyes versus EG Ricky Ortiz. It's a matchup that has been played for the last half dozen years. There's a lot of history behind it in this game and in Street Fighter 4. Just yesterday, Ricky sent Snake Eyes 2 losers. Let's go up and have a conversation with them about it.
All right, we are continuing losers here with Ricky Ortiz and Snake Eyes. Snake Eyes, you have been using Zangief pretty consistently in this tournament. Can we continue to expect to see that, or will you pull out Abigail in the future?
You know what? That's been a really hard decision for me, but I feel like Abigail is definitely a better decision right now.
All righty, Miss Ricky, you have been using Chun-Li pretty consistently as well. Can we expect to see her, or will you pull out Cammy and Manat?
I'll most likely be using Chun-Li because I'm most comfortable with her at the moment.
All righty, let's get started.
Has had maybe almost 10 to 12 years of playing Chun-Li against grapplers, like in recent memory.
Well, they had that matchup in SF4 even,
yeah,
too.
and even before Snake Eyes. Remember, it was Zangief as well that Ricky was playing Chun-Li. So he's just got all this. She's got all this Chun-Li experience versus grapplers. So.
Yeah. But I think that Snake is right that Abigail is the better idea. If you're Geef and you guess right a bunch of times, you can beat anybody.
Right.
But you do have to guess right a bunch of times. It's not easy to make happen. He may be still considering it. It's what he played yesterday.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, when I talked to him earlier, he said that he wasn't using a lot of Abigail as much recently, that he was really trying to focus on Zangief and Akuma.
Wow.
But it looks like he is going to go with Abigail.
It's a 3 out of 5, so we'll see how it goes. He still has a chance to switch over to Geef if he doesn't like it. But if there's any reason to play Geef in this, it's just if Snake himself is more comfortable, or if he enjoys it more. Those are the important things. But in terms of the character matchup, it's definitely Abigail.
Yeah, it's always one of those unfortunate situations when you have one character in a game almost kind of negate the existence of the other character, and that's what kind of Abigail does to Zangief. That's a really nice color on that costume, by the way.
Very shiny.
Yeah. I don't know if I've ever seen that color before.
I like this more because I don't think that Abigail needs to constantly move forward in the way that Geef does. He can play this footsie game a little bit better than Geef. Well, way better than Geef. There's no a little bit about it. He can jump in a little bit more easily. Obviously, the giant damage output is important, too.
But one of the things about Ricky is that she has always had some of the best... Oops.
Punish.
Oh, man. He went for the greedy punish right there. But Ricky has always been one of the best at playing defense against grapplers with normals and just really good positioning and footsies.
I think Ricky was just willing to take the block.
Oh, and look at this.
EX, I like it a lot. Very fast. Will blow up.
Oh, activation, and that should do it right there.
Okay, underneath. Yeah, there are several characters in the game who can effectively slide underneath run stuff and more or less negate it.
Right. And it was really interesting, though. One of the telling things was it felt like Ricky really dominated that round, but at the end, it was still right there, close. And beautiful Tiger Knee, air lightning kicks. Oh, no!
Oh, no.
But he didn't realize it was going to go to the other side. Close to
overhead
stun.
low. It's the low. And there's a super on deck, so even against Abigail, this may kill. No, doesn't try it. Too far. Whiff punish with super or EX legs is a huge deal right now. Doesn't come up, and a perfect 73 seconds left. That was a 26-second perfect.
But you see right there, a perfect example just how well Ricky plays against this kind of matchup right here. Just the zoning, knowing when to go offense, when to go defense. Gets a perfect on Snake Eyes. And yeah, there's also a little sense to me that it does look like that Snake Eyes hasn't been practicing Abigail as much recently, but he's going to stick with it. Wow, okay. I could have swore that we're going to see a character change here. If he has been playing Akuma, I would have expected maybe a little Akuma in this matchup.
That's what I'm talking about with jump-ins right there. You see how effective that was? Jump roundhouse is so good, and then the damage out of it is really significant.
Right. Oh, close to stun. But Ricky managed to escape that, and see right there, the neutral button choices, the backdashing. Great stuff from Ricky. Oh, Flush counter.
There it
Again.
is.
Yeah, that's going to be the end of that round. Okay.
Look at the size of that fist. You see that thing?
That arm, his whole forearm is as big as Chun-Li is.
Yeah, well, he's pretty tall. Have you seen him? Look at him up there.
Blocking a little bit of that energy meter up there, too.
That was the first time that we saw the giant flip over a fireball. So maybe as this goes on, he's getting a little bit better hang of things.
Yeah, he's remembering a lot of things right now. He's like, oh, yeah, that's right. I could do this.
Like, I don't think he's coming into this totally de novo, but he does seem to be remembering some stuff, yeah.
The audience just sitting there yelling Abigail.
Oh, there was
punch.
a chance with jump roundhouse. He didn't see it in time. Ricky Ortiz then gets the anti-air.
Oh, the
Again,
surprise
I really
EX lightning kick, yeah.
Willing to give up the V-meter. Now, at that range, that is a time when Zengi can do charged Fierce. We've seen Snake Eyes throw out the Fierce there. It hasn't been helping him.
Oh, he's in. He's in with the V-trigger. Oh, he tried to go for a reset.
Well, up close you can get the combo there, and I think he was too far away from it.
Okay, gotcha. Oh, wow. Again, the EX legs and then the throw for Ricky Ortiz.
Considering.
Final round.
Ricky just putting up the wall immediately. That's the range where you can get Fierce, and that has really paid off. But when she likes to press buttons, he can't really do it as easily.
Ooh, gets the cross up, which is huge because now guess who has corner position right now? So that's why Ricky now says, you know what? You're going to be aggressive. I'm going to go for the EX bird kick. And she gets out of the corner.
Wow, risky. Paid off. Backing off to a range where she can whip punish or just be safe. That huge steaming pile walking towards her. Snake trying to play patiently.
Flush counter, gonna get the combo into EX legs. Just, oh wow. Oh, ended a lot of rounds with the throws, and that time Snake Eyes ready for it. But you can see he's down in life. But you know what? Abigail's never out of it.
No.
Never out of it.
He's got to find a Hail Mary Fierce. That's the easiest way.
Oh, he tried the anti-air, but it was too early.
Back Fierce isn't really the anti-air button like that.
Right.
Forward Fierce, maybe.
It's almost like he was maybe going to go for back Fierce for something else, and then as soon as he saw the jump, he was like, shoot, and it was just too late.
The back Fierce can counter poke against the stand roundhouse.
All right, Ricky
so will he
Ortiz.
stick with the Abigail?
Will Snake Eyes be double jeopardied by Ricky Ortiz?
Yeah, this character decision. Okay, he goes back to it. It's going to be Abigail. He's got to win 3 straight with it.
Surprised, like no attempts to use Akuma at all in this. Okay. I think that's the first command throw that he's landed in this whole set so far.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Oh man, Season 1 anti-airs.
Ricky's offense and defense, basically everything about her game has been working out, whether she needs to get in or play the wall.
Yeah, really, honestly, it's just all about decision making that she's so good at. Oh, that I think on counter hit that's supposed to combo.
Yep. Might not get trigger now because he gave it up in that situation. Oh yeah. Setup. Wow, kind of funky.
Oh, nice. Tried to V-reversal the jump, but that was the head stomp, so it just went right over that drop kick. Ricky Ortiz at match point.
A lot of jump-ins from Ricky that have not been anti-aired. It's possible, but you can also remember he has the counter. We haven't seen that come out once.
Again, it's the preemptive standing roundhouse, the standing heavy kick.
Yep.
There it is.
Yeah, walking in for the stab on forward strong is really important.
Here we go, the crumple.
Oh, no!
Snake Eyes missing some crucial combos here.
He's got a chance for pressure. Pretty light activation comes here. Maintaining corners what he wants. And Ricky's fought so well defensively.
Yeah, oh wow. Tried to walk away from the throw. I think that was supposed to be a throw bait, but the range.
Right back in immediately.
Oh, okay. Oh, using all of that armor to get through there. Snake Eyes taking round number 2. Can he stay alive? Even if he wins this, he's only going to be down. He's still going to be down 1-2. Okay, this is a good start here.
That's always good damage.
Yeah, 4th of the life right there, right away.
Snake Eyes. Oh, hold on. Ricky again jumping in. you know, her ability to move forward has been huge. It's a big part of why the neutral game control ends up mattering.
Oh, just
no!
gets to jump in.
Another chance!
Okay. Turn that into a frame trap, essentially.
Yeah.
Snake Eyes looking
Maintaining.
good here. Oh, look at this, hitting
He wants
buttons.
that corner. Ricky's out of the corner, though, just like that.
Does she have any setups with the unblockable? Oh, the reset, look at this. But she missed it. Oh, such a shame. But look at this pressure with the Kikosho.
Ah, which one of these is the offense kick?
Oh
Oh,
my
jump
God.
drop!
Oh.
Super!
Oh, super from Snake Eye. Oh my God. And it works. After one drop from Ricky failing to get the super, and Snake Eyes with the desperation emergency super, and it worked.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it. There had been so much offense so suddenly out of Chun-Li that clearly he just did not want to deal with it anymore. And that's the way to not deal with it anymore. Abigail doesn't have, you know, instant armor unless he's in trigger. Doesn't have invincible stuff unless it's super. So you basically got one option there, and that's what it was.
Right, and it catches everything that goes into the air and everything, so. But man, what a sequence at the end there by Ricky.
Crazy good from Ricky.
Oh, try to get the stun, try to get a surprise sweep in there.
I was hoping to see a backdash, I think. Underneath. That's the anti-Geef anti-air. Wow.
Oh boy.
Oh!
Well, you know what? He's still going to get the combo.
Finish it. He needs one more hit, but Ricky again has such good defense. Punishable.
Oh, nice. And here we go with that V-trigger too. We saw what Ricky was able to do with this earlier. Look at this. Oh my God, it's so
super
scary.
annoying. Yes.
Wow.
Was willing to take it.
I can even hear the audience just murmuring every time Ricky gets that Kikosho off it.
Oh, it was in time. It was in time.
Woo-hoo.
Wow. He hit in between the hits of the legs. Wow.
That's how fast that punch can snap forward. Oops, failed to get over the fireball.
Wow, funky. Ricky, as a result, Ricky now has corner control if she wants to keep it.
Oh, man. But yeah, Snake Eyes' timing on that standing heavy punch have gotten much better. And very interesting to me that he really has been using a lot of V-reversals.
Yeah. Great pressure. Activation.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't get the damage out of this that he once did, but still respectable.
I mean,
still respectable. All
Is
right.
that not the damage you want out of that? That's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Oh, not this time. Not this time.
Ricky on the back foot a little bit here, but does have trigger still. If he
Oh, there it
she
is.
finds
Yeah.
it. Finds the activation. Match point.
Ricky Ortiz trying to make sure she can take this run back against Snake Eyes.
Again, we haven't seen Snake deal with that well enough. It's been allowing Ricky to jump forward very consistently.
Should it be the stand light punch anti-air, the parry?
No, probably not stand light punch. Yeah, I'd like to see parry. It's hard to do forward fierce, but that's also a possibility. More preemptive.
Oh, he tried the back.
It's not back fierce.
Yeah, that's the second time we've seen him try that, and it just hasn't been working out. V-trigger activated.
Oh, no EX! And then there, very funky.
I don't think that's what he meant to do.
I don't know. Ricky has been very buttonsy in situations like that.
Oh, that was
Punish.
cool. But yeah, gonna get punished, and now
And
Ricky
gave us-
on the verge. Oh my God, got clipped. I think Ricky was hoping to whip punish that.
Oh, hold on.
Oh,
Obviously, there's very little damage out of this. Oh, he went for the reset. No, Ricky ends up waking up. Again, that whole set, Ricky had fantastic defense. Whether it was waking up with EX Bird, waking up with crouching jab, there were throws out of there, there were jumps out of there. She was so active, and it really, really played with Snake Eyes' mix-ups.
Right.
Very well done.
And honestly, I think Ricky was 100% on wake up EX Bird kicks.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think there was a single
No, I
one
think
that
you're
was
right.
baited or blocked, and
Yeah.
so just shows that she had such a great read on the emotions of the players during the matches, and I feel like she's one of the best at that.
Yeah.
And so always could tell when Snake Eyes really was like, this is my chance, time to go in. And then she just had the EX Bird kick all ready to go every single time.
Yeah,
So.
you're absolutely right. Very well done by Ricky. So she sent Snake Eyes to losers and then eliminated him.
Well,
Bummer
you know.
for Snake, but very nicely done by Ricky. She will play against Problem X in the next round.
Right. And, you know, Ricky Ortiz right now probably, I mean, looking at all of this, yeah, all the players that are still in this, she is definitely by far, like, the veteran here. Everybody else is, like, 20 and under, I feel like.
I don't think Problem X is that young, but he's...
Oh, okay. Well, is he?
He's not 20 for sure.
Okay, I thought he was pretty young, but okay.
Maybe comparative.
But Ricky definitely the main veteran here right now.
Even
in this
Chris is not
so.
that young anymore.
Chris T?
Yeah.
He's like 22 or something, right?
He's like a respectably aged, early mid-20s person.
Dude, 22 is
we
a
knew
baby,
when he was in
dude.
high school.
He was a
so.
baby. He was a baby.
All right. I guess we're going to get Chris T coming up next. It'll be CYG BS Enough versus Chris T against Knuckle Dew. Representing the classic, his own wallet.
Yeah, and the comeback that he had on Punk, super impressive. And again, though, we've been saying that Chris T has basically been playing some of the best Street Fighter we've seen him play in a long time. So really interested to see how this is going to go down.
Yeah.
And Ken, a little bit tough time trying to get it on Guile, but remember what he did to Kaba in Grand Finals of Game Over. The first 2 games, it looked like he was absolutely flummoxed and lost. He couldn't do anything. And then all of a sudden took 3 games in a row.
That's true.
So let's see if he can do a similar kind of thing to Knuckle Dew, but...
It does seem like a tough matchup. He really needs to try to force his way in. Once he's in, though, typically he has really, really good offense. That said, I think Knuckle Dew has some of the best defense in all of Street Fighter.
Yeah, for sure.
Not going to be easy for Chris to make things happen. Looking for it was Knuckle Dew. So far in this round, so much control out of Dew. He's been able to move forward when he wants. He's been able to anti-air when he wants. Here's Chris, though.
Counter hit confirmed. Good block. Oh, no. Accidentally switched sides. That's not good at all.
No, he needs to now chase down Knuckle Dew the whole way again.
Unless he can find himself a back throw here.
Knuckle Dew not giving that to him at all.
But you see, he's doing the same thing that he did against Kaba. He has V-trigger too.
Yes, looking to whiff punish Boom or Sobat or Bazooka Knee.
It's not even a whip punish on the Sonic Boom. It's just it goes through projectile invincibility.
Oh,
yeah.
Sick punish!
Yeah, it can actually reach far enough to clip Guile when he throws that Sonic Boom.
Yeah.
And that's the whole goal of it right there. Even Chris himself said against Kaba he didn't get a chance to show that.
You gotta have good reactions for it, but he does. He does.
Oh,
there's the bait.
He baits it. Okay. Big damage into the corner. There's that new buff right there. Gets the uppercut after the step kick.
The classic little setup there for Ken. Chris trying to take control in the corner here.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
That might be the round if he wants to spend all the bar on it. And he... Oh, V-trigger, is it enough? No, he needs more.
Oh, he's going to be able to get a juggle there.
Oh
God, Nuts not doing anything.
If he had spent super, he would have taken it for sure. He just didn't want to do it.
Yeah, he wants to save that meter. Not even an EX move. He was trying to save everything.
Yeah.
And it couldn't come back to haunt him.
He will be able to use super because there's no V-reversal on Knuckle Dew's side if he wants to. Yeah, he does it. He does. I think that's a really good call.
Yeah.
Just absolutely make sure.
Yeah, it's like, you know what? I was messing up last time, and so I'm just going to do this here right there. We saw him do that against Mena at DR, and it was just the sickest thing. But now that we've seen it, of course he's going to do that.
Trying to use his fireball as a way to convince Knuckle Dew to stop throwing his own booms. That's a tough draw. Very hard to do that. Nothing after him. Chris, wow, nice little whip punish. Turns it into some offense. Woohoo! Fierce actually beat down Fierce from Guile. A lot of damage. Jumping right out is Knuckle Dew.
And now, bad positioning once again for Chris. Has to get in there. Has V-trigger 2 all ready to go to punish Sonic Boom's potential.
Oh, that was the chance.
Oh,
yeah, he didn't see it in time.
Just a little too late. Just a little too late.
Didn't see it. I gotta tell you, look, I like the theory of V-trigger 2 with punishing things, going through booms. It's a nice theory. I really feel like V-trigger 1 has so much more potential. Like there are moments in here when he could be turning, you know, a run or a jump in or something into offense, into real offense, and instead he's just holding on to trigger for the whiff punish.
We've gone to character select here, so maybe Chris agrees with you.
Yeah, we'll see what he does.
Thinking to himself, you know what?
It's something like that, like the V-trigger 2 usage he wants. It requires extreme focus to get that reaction that you need. And if you're looking for something that intensively, it's hard to make the rest of your game work simultaneously. So while it may be great, I just don't know that it's practical in a high, tense match like this. So it looks to me like he has gone over to V-Trigger 1.
All right.
Yep, that's what he did.
Yep, so now he's going to be able to turn a lot of things into offense. But you know what? Knuckle says you're not going to be able to do anything right now. I'm just going to back fist crush counter you to start this.
Yeah, took up space immediately. Hoping to see a jump from Chris. Chris very nicely, though. Very grounded play right now.
Oh, again, beautiful confirm off of the counter hit.
Yeah, and that's because he was willing to walk forward as Knuckle was looking for the anti-air.
Right.
Exactly like this. He's forced Knuckle backwards just by ground play.
But you know what? Knuckle has managed to escape the corner a lot. Pretty easily, and he took that uppercut that time, but I don't think he's going to be too worried about that.
Right.
And there you see that counter hit pushback from Ken, was unable to connect back medium punch.
So now V-Trigger 1 is ready to go. If Chris can find an opportunity for it, yes he does! And already he's got more usage out of it than he did out of V-Trigger 2. Went for the low. Knuckle was so ready. The hit! And he'll at least get a lot of spacing for himself. That's what he does.
Oh, what? You can't neutral jump all of that.
There are two booms!
I didn't know which way to block. Beautiful jump over and Knuckle thinking like, yeah, that was pretty tricky. That was pretty good.
It was.
Wow. Ah, the new...
The forbidden combo.
The buff nerf. Sweep. Oh, no. He went in for the pressure instead and gets the counter hit. Now he gets the sweep. Oh, that's going to be... Oh, he missed it.
He wanted the big stuff and then was hoping to see Chris flinch more. It didn't come nice patience.
Right.
Will we see it again? No. Punish.
Good punish on the overhead. Oh, wow. Beat the EX Tatsu from the air again with the beautiful answer. Okay, Chris getting the crazy uppercut there.
Yeah, but Super is so close here for Knuckle and Chip Death is so... Yeah.
Oh, there it is right there, yeah.
If he can find anything now into Super. Oh, Chris still trying, still trying. He's
knows
alive.
It too. He knows that there's that chance for that.
Especially now.
Ah, okay, he tried.
Especially at that point, once he had spent all the EX meter and his own V reversal. That was not a great spot for himself. He thought it was time to press, and Knuckle was still ready.
I like the smile from Chris. He was like, ah, you got me.
Yeah.
You got me. But here, it's always a tough situation, especially with how strong Chris has been playing at the Dominican Republic and all the way up to this point.
Yeah.
To get to top 8 and go out 0-2 in top 8.
It could be. It could be. Not just that, but he lost 3-0 to Smug, and he may also lose 3-0 to Knuckle.
Yeah, well, he has switched to
okay.
Akuma.
Well, look, I think this is fine. If you're a Shoto player, Akuma's the call.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to resist him.
It's a character he's been practicing too.
It is.
At the height of his Ken detest, he went with Akuma.
Yeah.
And you know what? We said it earlier. Ken against Guile looks like a rough matchup.
Oh, it's definitely a rough matchup. And if you're down 2-0 after having already lost 3-0 to the other guy, yeah, it's time to try something else. I think that's totally fine. Maybe use this moment too as a way to build up your own Akuma for the future. If you're playing for the future right now, which he might be.
He's doing some third strike right now, fighting for the future.
Patience there by Chris. Oh, very nice stuff by Do. And it looks really similar, I gotta tell you. Do's game against this, almost the same idea. Maybe a little bit further away.
Ooh, that fireball just went over his head. Okay.
That was a counter hit.
Nice. Pressure now in the corner.
Yeah,
no. Couldn't quite make it.
That was the last EX part too.
Oh, no.
He could have lost for that. Instead, he ends up getting the scramble victory. It already looks better, doesn't it?
Yeah.
For Chris?
You can tell it's just a lot easier to get in on Guile with Akuma. He just has all these extra tools. Red fireballs that go through sonic booms.
Yeah, he can play a distance game in a way that Ken cannot.
Air fireballs, helpful, obviously, and of course that standing medium kick. Oh, that standing medium kick.
Yeah, you see how good Chris is at whiff punishing with Ken's buttons. Akuma has one of the best whiff punishers in the game.
I love that, using that shield.
Yeah. Nice patience by Do. He didn't present any buttons that could have been whiff punished by medium.
And now this time Chris just gets out of the corner by jumping, but look at this. Oh, he stopped it.
Buddy.
Okay. V-Trigger 1 is still active. Gets a back
throw. It's the panics. You're afraid back throw.
So now almost out of Yep, there it is. No more V-trigger.
Right, and Super's almost ready here for NuckleDo. Any button for him will take the round. Even that was almost he landed
I know,
on it.
right? What? Oh, okay. That was probably going to be it, whether he got hit or not, because I'm blocked. That probably would have been low jab, sonic boom into Super.
Could have
Well,
been.
I don't know. NuckleDo might not have wanted to spend all that meter in that situation.
Okay.
Okay, nice. Avoid the sonic boom with the EX Demon Flip. Get out of that situation.
Oh, got a
Big
punish.
Ooh, I felt like that was at range where standing medium kick might have been able to reach.
Yeah. Might have been a little bit too greedy.
Oh, boy.
Oh, we're getting close to the round on this. That's Akuma we're talking about. No, he saves it.
No critical art just yet. Now
Oh, there you go.
he's going to make him spend it, but you know what? He's going to hit it and then get hit.
Yeah, he's stuck.
Yep, there was nothing he was going to do in that situation. And there it is, Chris T, after winning so dominantly last week in the Dominican Republic and yesterday, taken out here, unfortunately in 5th place, but again, still playing some very high-level Street Fighter. But
Nice
NuckleDo,
job to him. I'm looking forward to seeing more of the Akuma in the future.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, Do playing great. He got sent to losers yesterday only by the guy who was waiting in winner's side finals. So, you know, he's had a good weekend for himself.
Yeah, and again, that comeback that he had against Punk probably definitely warmed him up right here, you know, and just had his rhythm. He just had his flow.
Yeah, he's playing
at that
very
point
well.
in time. Yeah,
Very, very
exactly.
well. So we're going to move over to the other side of losers. This is going to be Mouseport Problem X versus EG Ricky Ortiz.
Yeah.
Now, Ricky, both of these players play a couple different characters. We have mostly just seen Bison out of Problem X this weekend, mostly seen Chun-Li out of Ricky Ortiz this weekend. I think that's what I would expect from both of them coming into this.
Yep.
We'll see if that continues. Winner of this will play against NuckleDo.
Yeah, and Problem X, of course, one of the strongest players from the Europe scene, if not the strongest player right now.
Well, I mean, look, he's. I feel like he's top 10 in the world. He won 2 premieres last year.
Yeah.
He got top 8 at Capcom Cup. So, you know, he's doesn't need to prove anything. He's already among the top level.
Yeah, and honestly, one of my favorite things about Problem X, too, is that we see him everywhere. He's traveling all over the place.
He travels.
Just as a quick aside, I just want to say how much I really love the Texas Showdown logo, by the way. I don't know, that's just the way that they represented the state in those 3 little shapes like that. I just think it's really nice. I just have an obsession with logos, and I just really like that logo.
All right.
So
it's cool.
All right, so Problem X versus Ricky Ortiz. I didn't see what character Problem X. Oh, he went with Bison.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. And V-Trigger 2, Psycho through Fireballs as we saw versus Guile yesterday.
But again, nobody uses that standing roundhouse from Chun-Li better than Ricky. And it's almost never even just like a counter to something. It's always a preemptive roundhouse.
Ricky really trying to escape there. We saw him mashing on backdash. Problem X will remember.
All right, good start for Problem X right now. Oh,
Backing
look at that,
off a little
backing off,
bit.
yeah.
He's
not
playing
pushing not pushing too hard, yeah. Oh, okay, activates.
It was a block confirmed.
Yeah, it felt like Ricky thought that might have been late enough that she could challenge, but it still was not. Oh, boy. And we saw what she did with this before. Oh, my God.
It's gone already.
Yeah, but, you know, the fear that it instills.
Problem X was hoping to bait out an EX.
Oh, there you go. Onto it. Again, another one. Oh, that's so sick.
That's so cool. And he waited for just a second before pressing the throw.
V-Trigger 2 for Bison is easily one of my favorite new V-Triggers of the season.
Very cool. And what I like, too, is
that
that...
and Dulcim, probably.
That makes sense, yeah. I like that V-Trigger 1 and 2 are both viable for him. That's super interesting.
Yeah.
And they're both very different. Yeah, he waited for it.
Oh, remember, Ricky didn't miss it at all against Snake Eyes, but against Problem X.
Yeah, I like it a lot, yeah.
And goes
punish,
for the throw.
It's just about the best punish he possibly could get in that situation. To get a throw into the stun, that pretty much sets up your ideal damage output following up. So in that pressure series he had at the beginning, he saw how much Chun-Li wanted to escape. He saw Ricky mashing on backdash. And he remembered that when the pressure came up again, he was looking for the bird kick twice. Very smart play.
Well, that's definitely something that Ricky's going to remember. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if I saw another EX bird kick first opportunity right away, just so Ricky could send the signal that she's not scared. Or discouraged, I should say.
Control!
Look
Control!
at this.
Control!
Oh my God!
Still no EX! Looking for a button, it didn't come, but still Problem X is right there. Oh my god, one hit again into stun, no meter, but is enough anyway? It is.
I said that, you know, Ricky might do the EX bird kick first chance she got. She had 0 chances. There was absolutely no time. She never built up that bar until she was stunned.
Oh, unfortunate with the strong. Here's Ricky. Pressure, and Problem X smartly just pressing his fastest button afterward.
Yep, good patience from Problem X, not getting caught by that. Not getting caught by that either. And again, with that standing light kick right afterwards.
Caught in the corner though. Ricky's doing a great job of harassing here.
Yes, looks like round 1, but the opposite direction now.
Problem X is out of there.
Oh my god, and had the perfect cross-up button with the heavy kick. Almost caught the backdash. Oh, the stun right there. And yeah, almost an exact reversal of round 1. That time it was all Ricky on offense.
Yeah, nice adaptation. Doesn't seem like zoning out is working, so pressure instead.
Oops, dashed into that. Hoping to recover in time, to be able to block in time, but gets the raw jump in.
Yeah, you see, again, that was the time when Problem X was trying to pressure and Ricky was over it. So doesn't want to play defense at all. She would much rather be pressuring. It's working.
Oh,
wow.
That's kind of a tricky setup.
He waited for EX. Ricky didn't give it.
Oh boy. Oh no, didn't get the combo off of that.
Yeah, weird. Saves Psycho.
Did you see Ricky walk forward to block that, to take it out of play early? I love stuff like that.
Whether it be Bird, no. Ricky patient.
Almost has V-Trigger 2 ready to go, does Ricky. There it is, it's activated. Oh, there it is. Activation into the EX legs, and here comes some mix-ups. The pressure, oh, you know.
Whip punish, no. Oh, tech again. And V-meter, no, it doesn't end up coming up. Ricky Ortiz gets the kill first. That was a great scramble. She just turns on the juice sometimes. Dude. We've seen in this top 8, she just gets the motor running and offense until she gets the kill. Especially once that V-trigger's going.
Yeah, I was about to say, her use of that V-trigger too is so cool. She doesn't even really use it for setups or kind of knockdown Oki kind of things. Yeah. It's just so she can continue
Get going,
and I love it.
Problem X has got to try to struggle to get it back to that offense from him. He can't be on defense so consistently. That's not where Bison likes to be. He does have the 3-frame stand short, but other than that, he's not in a good spot. Activating. EX is there for Ricky. Oh,
went for the command, but Ricky managed to avoid backdash. She was expecting it.
Wow.
Oh, and a single hit confirmed there.
I think just buffered probably. Saving things.
Again, waiting for the bird kick you saw right there.
Yeah. No, Ricky instilled that fear into Problem X very well.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. And with all this meter, oh, I like the challenge.
Jumping away, explodes it.
Still there. Ricky had forgotten, and then just 4 slow steps into a throw. Problem X taking the first round. It's 1-1 here in this best of 5 top 8 losers bracket match.
Wow, grab. First. And at this point, it seems like Problem X is not as concerned about EX from Ricky as he was before. I'd love to see a little bit stronger pressure from him.
Oh, God. Again, oh, wow. She's still challenged with that standing light kick. Notice that Problem X had been hitting a lot of buttons after hers.
Yeah.
So had the EX lightning kick ready. Oh, still more buttons from Problem X. Ooh. That was so cool.
What? Look at the movement. Unfortunately for Ricky, she's in the corner as a result. Problem X activates. And again, he's not as concerned about EX as he once was.
You saw the slide into V-Trigger 2 activation attempt.
Super, oh boy, it could have been.
Yep. You had the right call.
Gave it up. Activating here, saving the explosion. Oh, the bar's gone, but he got the corner for himself.
And you know what? Ricky still has that V-Trigger 2 there. That thing goes down slow. Oh,
got it!
Oh, there it is! A beautiful confirm by Ricky.
Yeah, good stuff by Ricky.
1-1 here in this game.
Never out of it.
Final round. Who's going to go up 2-1 in the all-important game number 3?
They both want to convince the other one to move first. Because both of them, the name of the game has been offense. That's where all the success has been.
Ooh, avoided.
but you can't be obvious about starting off the offense.
Right, and that's why Problem X has been throwing those EX fireballs. He's trying to use it as a shield to begin the offense, but Ricky has been doing a good job kind of avoiding it.
Yeah, Ricky also doing a great job of neutral jumping and being outside of Bryson's buttons. Blocking it out. Oh, not for long.
Not this time. Oh, crush counter, but out of the
The
air.
escapes are coming.
Again.
Woo!
Finally. Oh, the cross up. Again, another cross up. Problem X taking it with a couple of the okie dokes right there.
Looking like CE Bison.
That's right. Oh, I thought he was going to brush his shoulder like.
All right. Taking it
Giving
back to
himself props, you know?
1992. Champion Edition Bison. You could do it in 4, but it wasn't like that.
Right.
It was much more of a setup.
Of course, that doesn't combo anymore. Like kick into the Psycho Ball. Nice slide.
Okay, yeah. And I like how he used the slide. It's obviously a risky tool, but that really convinced Ricky to sit.
And look at this. This is that pressure that we saw in one of the previous rounds into the stun off the back throw. Problem X, match point.
The throw range from Bison is always a threat. He has
one of the furthest ones.
It is. So at ranges where most characters can't really throw, he's still a threat. And by the way, he still has plus frame buttons at that spot too.
Get trading, and that's not a good trade for Ricky.
No, Ricky intently walking up. You see her looking for the block, but she really wants to move forward.
Yeah, because the name of this game, as we mentioned, has been offense.
Yeah.
It's whoever's gotten the offense going who's been able to win.
It's good Gray Life and chip damage series.
Yeah, but all of that chip just gave Chun-Li the V-trigger. There we go. EX. Oh, no, just regular. Oh, goes for the crush setup.
Hadn't done it all top 8.
Yep. Oh, wow, what patience with Problem X.
And she backs off. I love that movement because that doesn't make it easy for slide activate.
Oh, that's going to be a punish into the critical art. All right, so Ricky is doing this to get as much damage as possible and get a setup. Is it going to be cross?
Keep in mind, Bison's there.
Oh, wow, that's going to do it with the Psycho Crusher right into the critical art. Wake up buttons from Problem X. And he is going to move on and send Ricky home in 5th place.
Yeah,
Bison wins.
And his reward is to go on in loser's bracket to face Knuckle 2.
He hadn't been very buttonsy on his own wake up, if I recall correctly. I'd have to go back and look through it, but I think for the most part that wasn't it.
Yeah.
So nice job by him from at the very end right there. I liked how Ricky set up that pressure approach. I mean, that was really good. The usage of V-Trigger 2 for the unblockable we hadn't seen until that moment. She was outside of slide activate, and all of a sudden dashed right into where that wasn't really an option. It would have been too slow as a tool. So she did a great job of preventing Problem X from doing what he wanted to do.
Yeah.
Ultimately, though, Problem X's defense was there.
It felt like the thing that kind of did Ricky in was that right there after the critical art, she didn't really have a clean setup off of that. It's almost like she second guessed herself, like, should I cross up?
What you like to do is the cross of the V skill type
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
But Bison's super is an orb.
Oh, right.
And it hits on top of him, and you can't do the obvious setup like that in that matchup.
All right, and we're going to go to winners finals here before we do losers semis, which is the optimal order.
Sure. He's got his own name there on that necklace. You see this thing?
Where? On his necklace?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Look at that.
Yeah.
Who made that for him?
What do you think about that?
It's cool. I like it.
Okay, that's one angle.
I mean, look, I couldn't do it.
No, you definitely could not do it.
Smug can pull it off.
For sure.
Smug can pull it off.
Couple of Rise boys.
That's right. From the same team.
There you go. Look at
this.
this.
Team. There you go. Smug. Definitely can pull it off with the greatest of ease.
Yeah, just under the cross. No big deal.
I really wish that Mena RD had his own matching Mena RD
That would be
bling
sick.
necklace.
But he's got what really matters to him. He's got the Dominican flag right behind him.
That's right. Draping it on the chair every time he comes up to play. Mena RD, of course, our current Capcom Cup champion. And you can see, you know.
Yeah, Rise, they're doing a good
there you
job
go.
today.
Oh, there you go. Getting ready to play here in the winners finals. One of these two is going to make it to grand finals. And I like the fact that on their jerseys, they have their flag on there too.
That's true, yeah.
Well done to Rise there.
So obviously we're looking for Birdie versus the Boxer. And we've seen this matchup in the past. You know, these guys have definitely played last year a few times. I've even seen casuals between them. It's always really interesting and close to see. But I would say that having seen it, I like Mena RD in terms of his whiff punishes to just really shut down the neutral game. We saw, though, in the set against Chris, that it started out for Smug as being a whiff punish game, and he was on the lower end of that. And he really turned it around, didn't present as many opportunities to whiff punish, and that allowed him to get in more. You know, if you notice that your opponent's only playing for the counter pokes, then you can move forward without pressing your own buttons.
It's always that triumvirate of footsies right there. The opponent is trying to whiff punish you a bunch, that lets you walk forward.
Right.
And that lets you move forward. But that being said, you know, Smug against Chris really took advantage of the top opportunities that he did get when he got in close. Woo! Oh, escapes and gets a punish.
Got it. Willie set up can, yes.
Yep. Oh, wow.
He still got the can. Smug was wanting to walk forward and block it early, but it's still there. Look at this little guy.
Yep, it's still going, and that's why Smug didn't do anything else after that. Oh,
he's still stuck. He's still stuck.
But he's still okay right now. He still has a chance here. He has V-trigger too. Ah, he went for the mix-up, and Mena RD had the interruption all ready to go.
That can did some work.
Ooh, crush counter, but out of the air again. Okay, Smug had the anti-air all ready to go.
Yeah, that's at a range where you don't think of Balrog as having anti-air, but there you go.
Not this time, though. It has no invincibility. Smug has to do it early and catch you out of the air.
Right. I really like Smug's game right now. We talked about the whiff punishes and how one way to deal with that is just to throw out fewer buttons. That's what Smug's doing.
Smug at that range threw out the standing light kick target combo and actually just countered Mena RD's buttons.
Again, these guys have played a lot.
Yeah.
There's a long history. This is not a first time meeting or anything.
Wow, full screen EX dash punch. Oh! It's the crush counter. Try to bait maybe a zonk out of Mena RD. But yeah, you can see how Smug one of his main...
in the corner too, so that's going to be max damage punish.
And you can see one of Smug's main goals is every time the can is out, he wants to take it out of play as fast as possible.
That's why he walked up in the first round, and why Mena did the EX headbutt to blow him up for him. Looking for a dash punch, or
EX headbutt would have been saved by the can anyway, even on block.
Couldn't get it out in time.
Oh.
Yeah, very important interruption. I really like Smug's game. It's very defensive right now, and that's working out. He only stabs in occasionally. There was one, but he goes many seconds in between.
Not sure what Smug. It looked like a dash straight that got hit by the jump.
Jump short. That was a cute idea.
No. But no whiff punishes, and again,
wow.
Good jump timing. Oh, there we go. Just the regular throw, not even the command throw.
And thrown out of zonk.
Oh boy, and again, the EX headbutt from Mena RD. The timing
interrupted
that he has
again.
Is so good.
Ice Clone, is it functioning properly? Yes. Backing off just a little bit here is Mena. Trying to get the buttons. Smug.
Still has V-trigger 2 act.
Oh, he feigned like he was going to. Oh, hold on.
Oh, but there's that range. It's so awkward to punish that headbutt. Oh, he's got him in there. Okay.
Yeah, I think Mena will take that at that point.
Yeah, not that much damage. He had no stun built up.
Right.
And so now it's just all gone. So
right.
That is definitely a take the throw situation.
Absolutely. Has trigger as well. 18 seconds on the clock and the big life lead. This is a lot of advantage right now for Mena RD. Anything's going to do it. Smug needs something big.
Oh, too far. Again, that range after blocking the headbutt is so awkward. I wonder if Balrog can just punish it with just a raw dash punch.
Pretty good back and forth. Pretty good back and forth. There's a lot of control out of Mena, but yet Smug was always a threat from afar, and he played good defense when he needed to.
Yeah, but it came out almost exactly like you said. Not a lot of buttons from Smug, but Mena RD, you can see, is just hitting buttons everywhere right now. But
again,
they're all smart buttons. Great timing from Mena RD.
Looking for the neutral jump. We've seen it play off. EX, of course.
Oh, and he's out of the corner.
Wow. Great knockdown here from Mena. Harassing, and he's willing to back off. Just playing very patiently. Yeah, look at him outside of dash punch range. And he put himself at a spot where he knew if there was a roundhouse or something like that, he could whiff punish. He's so good at that.
Yeah, and you know what? Birdie is also a beautiful character for putting you in that position all the time. And it's just something that you have to be so aware of when you block those moves to, like here, have the patience to not hit a button afterwards. That's punishable.
Yeah, a little too close. Wow, blocking out a couple of dash roundhouses. That's a lot of patience. Okay, Smug just like that has moved his opponent all the way into the corner. He's really doing a great job of stabbing it occasionally. Plus frames, and he backs off to where he can anti-air.
Oh, man. Oh, look at that. Landing and punishing in between the headbutts. V-trigger activation, yeah.
I really like that. Get out of there.
Yeah, it doesn't want to deal with that. Oh, yeah, and says, you know what? You are not setting up the can. But here comes Mena RD. We've seen some crazy birdie comebacks like that.
The buffer.
Anticipating the dash.
Oh, he needs one more mix-up here. Mena RD got it.
Of course, the command throw. That's how Mena RD loves to end all the rounds when he has the opportunity.
But he's also gone for a lot of EX Dolphins. There have been a lot of command grab attempts. It's not that command grab, but he has been doing it a lot. So I wonder if that convinced Smug that all of his punishes on them would mean that there'd be fewer command grabs. I don't know. Again, these guys have played each other so often that it's hard to have the same kind of calculus you would have if people haven't played very often.
Definitely got some backseat Street Fighter drive in here in the audience. Oh,
wow.
Using the arm, that's the first time he's done that.
Yeah. He let it go. Too far.
Yeah, not going to be able to combo off of that one.
Yeah, Smug willing to just walk backwards. But now there's a big, fast red man in his face. He can walk up at any time. All the damage output is there.
Oh, a little too far. He was trying to kill with that. He still had it, but then just went for the surprise dash low. And that's the dangerous thing without having V-Trigger 1. There was no way he was going to turn that into a safe attack. So that was a big risk right there for Smug to go for that EX dash low. But he was detecting that. Mena RD was not crouching a lot.
Yep.
But yeah,
Smug patient.
Oh my God, again, just anticipating the dash punches from Smug.
Maintaining control. Yeah, he wanted to... Oh, hold on. Smug is still caught in the corner.
Oh, well, this is going to help him out right here.
Battles out.
Oh, man, speaking of battling out.
Yeah, if there had been a command grab, by the way, that would not have worked.
Oh, that's going to do that one right there. And now Mena RD is at match point to get in the grand finals.
He put out the can right there? Oh, man, that's a cheeky fella.
He tried.
He tried.
Yeah, but Smug has really been making that dash punch work, this light dash punch. Now, a couple of times, Mena RD has had the standing medium punch to counter it. Oh, crush counter.
Oh, he does spend it, even though he already had the corner. He wanted the damage. There you go.
Gets the shimmy, and there we go. Smug taking his first game against Rise teammate Mena RD. Still down 1-2 here in winners finals.
Right.
But whoever wins this is guaranteed top 2. Whoever loses this is at least guaranteed top 3. Oh, but no counter. Don't think that was what he meant to do.
Looking for the dash in, too. I really like that he's had that, the medium right into Fierce.
Right.
Okay, yeah. 2-4. No, he was close enough. Mena, will he set up the can? Yes. Can approaches. Smug does a great job of blocking it out, but here's Mena still.
try to catch a jump back right there, using the V reversal to keep the pressure going because he knows he almost has that stun. Stun is safe now, and not only that, but here comes Smug.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about before.
Oh, that was almost a stun, but that's going to do it right there. And it's interesting, I haven't seen Smug really combo into the V-Trigger 2, which is one of the new powers that it has. Most of the time that he's gotten the hits, he's just confirmed into dash punches and knockdowns.
Right.
Oh, God. And that's not a button we've seen Mena RD use a lot against Smug. Because
pretty laggy.
Yeah, very easy whiff punish. But, oh, boy, he got away with the overhead. And you know what? He knew that he was going to try to get out of the corner.
Yeah.
Oh, not a failed. Well, actually, that was the EX low.
Slow approach here from Mena. He has trigger. Here comes. He's a danger, setting up the can from range. Nice escape!
Yeah, and of course, command throws whiffed now.
Oh, look at Smug getting out of there as fast as could be. The can will help the approach.
Oh, he tried to punch him. He tried to punch him and trade with the can. Oh, too far.
There you go. Really nice. Oh, no, hold on.
Messed up. Oh, my God.
Oh, boy. He went for it again. We've seen it 4 times. The fight finally worked. It's not enough even still. Anything will do it from either side. And Mena with the very late crouching medium.
And you saw that uncomfortable nod from Smug. He's just like, oh, how did that happen?
Still going for all these EX dolphins. I think it's 1 out of 5, 1 out of 6.
Maybe he's just trying to set up his standard regular dolphin into super trick.
Oh, he reset it.
Oh, man. One combo drop from Smug. That is going to be a combo drop he's going to be thinking about for a while.
Oh, he got steamrolled, and that's Mena RD qualifying into grand finals. You're absolutely right. That was a big problem. I don't know if Smug's the kind of guy to get that in his head, but that was a moment where he should have won the game.
Oh, yeah.
And we should be
jabbed. He could have jabbed and he would have won.
Anything, right. We could be and should be in a 2-2 situation right now.
Right.
Instead, it's over.
Yep. I mean, that's not even saying that, it would have guaranteed Mena still could have won the last game.
Oh, of course,
but still,
of course.
As Smug, you're just going to be like,
Yeah.
But as you said, probably not the kind of player to let it chew away at him.
I think so.
He's still in losers finals, so he still has an opportunity to make it all the way back to grand finals.
You got it.
He's just waiting the winner between NuckleDu and Problem X.
Yep, we got the top 8. You can look at it yourself on the internet at smash.gg, search for Texas Showdown, and then you can see who's in it. But we got it for you. You can take a look right here. Only a few people remaining. Smug in losers finals, we know that. Who will he play, though? It's either going to be NuckleDu or Problem X. So this is it. Didn't this happen before? Hold on, let me check. Was this yesterday? Problem X? No. But Problem X did beat Kaba.
Yes.
In the Bison versus Guile matchup.
But now here's the question: is who is NuckleDu going to go with, and who is Problem X going to go with? Because Problem X obviously has an Abigail with him.
Yeah, I definitely think
Bison. You can see them. Yeah, they're doing it. They're doing the counter pick on the screen, so they need the blind pick right now.
Okie doke.
So it's going to be Bison. Then if it was going to be Guile, then it was going to be Bison. So then NuckleDu was like, all right, then I'll switch to another character, and then Problem X countering with that.
What I'm interested in though is on the screen we see Balrog. I didn't know that was a character in his sleeve.
It might have been in the middle of moving back and forth, to be honest with you.
There is an Abigail right over by that character.
So I think NuckleDu got what he wanted out of this.
Okay.
So he is going to go with Cammy against M. Bison instead of Guile.
For Problem X, probably between Bison and Abigail. Abigail to deal with Cammy. But
isn't it funny to be a Guile player and want to run away from the Bison match?
Yeah.
Who would have ever thought that would be the case?
For sure. First time in Street Fighter history.
Here we go.
And I really like NuckleDu's Cammy. It's a little bit unconventional, but super solid. He always has a little bit different take on characters.
Yep.
Jumping away. I love that escape. He didn't want to contend at all.
No.
And it's just a little bit of harassing. Yeah, I love this from Problem X. There's a lot of control going on. It's only been 20 seconds, but even still, I like it a lot.
Oh, here comes Cammy, though. Your life can melt against this character once he gets you knocked down. But again, Problem X willing to take the throw in the middle of the screen because just doesn't get anything off of that.
Psycho Axe, but then nothing else. And here's the, get away. Occasional stab, just like this.
Yep.
doing it a lot with scissors, which are safe, but not positive on block.
Caught. But you know what? She only got one attack out of that V-trigger. Oh, tried to uppercut, but that head stomp hard to hit.
He almost had down Fierce's anti. He was like a frame or two off. I love the escape. Man, Problem X is playing this so well. So well.
And he's got a Psycho Crusher on deck now. Doesn't even need it, just goes for the standing light kick. Again, 3-frame button.
He didn't want to play this matchup because I feel like he's doing a really good job.
Yeah, I know, right? I don't feel like that this is a problem for him at all.
Maybe Abigail's a better character matchup, but I mean, he's doing a great job right now.
Counter hit confirm into the target combo.
The whiff, not punished uncharacteristically, but very rare to see that kind of thing. Whiff, it's got such range. Yeah, just like that.
Yeah, saw the whiff. Has the whiff punish there.
Although down forward Fierce is plus on block, if Bison presses the wrong button afterward, many characters can counter poke it.
Right. As you can see, Problem X, you know, trying to do that strategy, the anti-Cammy strategy is just take the throw, but not going to help when you're close to stun. Yep, using the drill to juggle to stay in pressure. And that is the round that we were expecting to see from Cammy. Just never had a chance to get in on Problem X on round number 1.
Yeah, well, you can see why Problem X wanted to get away so consistently.
Yeah.
Don't deal with that stuff.
No cancel because he wasn't expecting that to hit. Oh, there we go. Big damage. Gonna spend one of the bars to get the stun. Now this combo here not gonna do a ton of damage. So yeah, so instead he goes for pressure with the scissor kick. Oh, it missed. And so Problem X used that to get the throw.
And then didn't take any risk on the meaty. None at all. He is in safety first mode right now. Yeah, no anti-air attempt. He just wants to get away. Will he be able to, though? Knuckle Deuce in his face.
Oh, he got him with the jumping strong.
Yeah, that's what he wants to do. Escape, escape, escape. He's done it. There's a lot of time on the clock, though.
Yeah.
Knuckle Deuce still a danger.
Yeah, good resources. Knuckle Deuce trying to build that extra meter to get a super.
Yeah, he'd need to find a crush to get V-meter.
Here we go.
Oh, Problem X is such a safety-first game plan right now. Yeah, absolutely. Just no buttons. Defense only. There's a button.
I like the counter.
There was no EX meter, though, on Cammy's side.
So there was no EX uppercut possible for Cammy.
So she actually did, through blocking, build another V-trigger. Which means this is a threat, and Problem X knows it. He's not presenting anything for whiff punishing at all. It's oh, the button was right time. But boy, if that had been, what, 3 frames later?
Yeah.
Cammy was coming in at just that moment.
That might have actually been enough with the new buff for Cammy getting uppercut and the dive kick. That might have actually been able to drain the rest of his life. But, woo, that was definitely a showdown at a high noon, basically. And Problem X got the trigger pulled first.
Yeah. Cammy trying to move forward. Here's Knuckle Deuce now. Whiff punish. In the pressure. One thing I really like about Problem X is that he consistently does not go for knockdowns unless it's going to stun. He wants to maintain that standing reset. Mortal Kombat 9 style.
Oh, V-Trigger 2 activated now. Got to be worried about the command throw. But look at this pressure from Problem X now. Oh, the cross-up setup.
Beautiful.
A lot of people not familiar with those setups yet. Oh, that time he was ready for it.
Yeah, good work, good work. Will there be anything? No. Again, very safety first play by Problem X.
That was an odd counter there from Knuckle Deuce. Neutral jump light kick. And see, Problem X said, you know what, throw me.
Yeah.
Just throw me.
Yeah.
I don't care.
He's playing this so well. His defensive game, his offensive game, his patience, his neutral, everything. I love it.
And then suddenly coming in with a little bit of attack.
Yeah, maybe a little bit too heavy. And he backs off. But he might do it at any time. Knuckle Deuce knows it. You see where Deuce trying to stand outside of slide, outside of scissors.
Oh, perfect. He detected when Problem X wanted to go forward. And here we go. Opportunity for Knuckle Deuce. Goes for the cross-up. But that standing light kick challenge. Every time he has blocked crouching strong, crouching medium punch, he has challenged with that standing light kick.
Wow, great with spacing. And he backs off again. Just really forcing Knuckle Deuce to come to him and doing it at timings and spacings that are strong for Problem X. You know, he's just walking around. He's coasting. He's not dashing very much at all. It's mostly, you know, walking and attacking with scissors. I mean, it's very simple, but he's doing it at just excellent ranges.
But there you go. Beautiful neutral jump from Knuckle Deuce. Oh, just
Looking
walked
for cross
into
up, I
it.
think.
Yeah. Thought he was going to get to the other side. Throw, back throw into stun. How much resources is he going to spend? One, that's it. Again.
Over the back
dash. He had it all scoped out. Missed the scissor kick juggle, unfortunately, and that threw off his setup timing. But he's got a Psycho Crusher from a screen away. That's why you see NuckleDu chilling back there.
He went in. And he went in pretty hard, too. Problem X, I thought, was going to try to look for some entrance and bring out super. Didn't happen.
Yeah, well, the nice thing about it was NuckleDu came in with the EX dive kick off of the hooligan, which has better frame data than just the regular EX dive kick. So NuckleDu had to respect it onto the fireball. Yep.
That is a sick combo.
Alley-ooping to himself, dude. Such a cool combo. Bison's so sick in this game.
Yeah, it's super cool.
Oh, clipped him. But V-Trigger 1 still activated, yeah.
He didn't have trigger? I'm very surprised to see that there.
Oh, wow, a throw tech. That was very rare from Problem X. Oh, he baited it out. That's going to do it right there. Problem X going to go up 2-0 versus NuckleDu.
His spacing, his patience are so solid. And he fights really well defensively. We have seen buttons from him stand short, like you said, but it's not willy-nilly. He's looking for particular things and recognizing them and then attacking. So we may see a switch. Cammy may not be cutting it.
Yeah, let's see if he goes to Guile or maybe back to an Armika.
Yeah.
We haven't seen his Armika in a while.
I think that's what I would expect if he switches. No.
Oh, he's going to go with the
is.
Guile. Okay.
I don't want to tell you I think this is a bad matchup for Guile.
No. It's just definitely not as advantaged as it used to be.
Yeah.
But you remember, NuckleDu was the one who made the 2-0 comeback against, the 0-2 comeback against Punk.
Sure.
Just earlier, just like about 30 minutes ago. So definitely still in this.
Yeah.
Landed on the Sonic Boom, unfortunately.
And this matchup also forces Problem X to move forward. In the last match as Cammy, it was NuckleDu's job to move forward, and that didn't work out at all.
Right. You know, one of the reasons why this matchup can be a little tougher, Guile, no 3-frame buttons. And Bison now with a 3-frame button, so that pressure that he can apply, very scary.
Nice dash.
Oh, wow, an ill-advised slide. Thought NuckleDu was just going to try to walk back and gain some space. Oh, what a beautiful dash again.
Yeah. There it is. That's what he was looking for before.
Okay. Got
and a command grab.
So bomb has been placed. That's why Guile is still flashing. It's blinking. There it is.
What a series. This is so beautiful from Problem X.
Oh, I thought that.
No, I don't think so.
That's definitely not what he wanted.
It might have been an intended dash up super or something like that, but he got stuffed instead, and he just had already been inputting it. That's my guess.
And then it probably just negative edged its way out of there when he let go of the button. Oh man, that's unfortunate. You can see Problem X with his eyes closed afterwards. Like, really, did that just happen?
The dash is so sick. He has invincibility frames during it. It's just hard to find them, especially when he's not in trigger.
Problem X's neutral game has been so spot on.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for just that one mistake last round, he would be at match point at this point in time. Oh, nice challenge there from NuckleDu. Oh, chased him down.
Yeah.
Tried to bait a button out from NuckleDu.
He tried to stay above
barely
it.
Clipped. Oh, there you go. That's why V-Trigger 2 is so good, and the bomb has been set.
Slide. Wow, what a gutsy move. Patience. Oh my God. And the bomb exploded while that grab happened.
Oh. What? Wake up,
jab.
Instant overhead jab. And it works. NuckleDu takes his first game with Guile.
It did look better, but look, both of those rounds could have gone easily the other way.
Oh, yeah.
Easily the other way. No reason to be discouraged if you're a problem. Patiently walking forward, a little bit off. And it is good to see he's not jumping. He's playing this grounded game. He's got the knockdown.
Problem X looking really strong here at the start of this game.
Look at the patience.
Tried to dash through the Sonic Boom, didn't quite get it that time.
It was a different timing.
Yep. And again, safety first from Problem X. Just not hitting a lot of buttons in situations.
Yeah, out of there. Setting up the ball,
Yep, and he gets the juggle with the Psycho Crusher.
That's so sick. God, this character's so cool.
Oh man, I thought he had the throw to punish that V reversal. NuckleDu trying to make the comeback, but you can see no resources for NuckleDu at all.
In the first round, we saw a lot of jumping by Problem X. Right now, he's only approaching on the ground.
Oh, he got him with it, and he just built the meter for the EX Flash Kick, which is just what he needed to take that round. Wow. Oh, what? He just missed his Flash Kick.
Yeah.
Oh, here he goes. Into the throw. Again, Problem X just applying that pressure. Thought he was going to throw a Sonic Boom, so he tried to wake up and absorb it.
Here's the jump. So unlike last rounds, he's been using the jump a couple of times here, but it's still mostly grounded approach.
Yeah. Oh, what a whip punish.
A lot of gray damage. It's mounting.
NuckleDu playing the very safe defense right now.
Yeah. There it is, anti-air. This is a very classic looking game. Hold on though, Problem X is in no meter, 4 of you. He's just stuck there.
Dash forward throw, only needs one more.
Yes, he's close.
Oh my God, really?
Willing to do it. Here it comes Psycho, no, it's ball. Psycho over.
The ball's still there. The ball is in play. And there it is with the command throw.
This man moves like an anime character when it comes to V-Trigger 2. I love it.
Dude, that
looks
V-Trigger
so
2
fun.
is so good. And it's good in a way that it allows the Bison player to be super creative like Problem X is. Dashing through the Sonic Boom. Here we go, continuing that pressure.
Oh, in there, unfortunate for him.
Yeah.
NuckleDu capitalizes out of the corner for at least a little bit.
Yeah, trying to make it out of there. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, jumped one, Problem didn't expect it clearly. And you can see he's taking no gruff at all. He's getting rid of Problem X's pressure every time. Whenever he has that V-meter. Yep, again. One thing about Bison's pressure, it's really strong, but it is susceptible to V-reversal.
Right. All right, activated.
Look at the gray. NuckleDu again out of there.
Oh, he got him. So
Saving.
knockdown again. It still has that V-Trigger. Finally does it. Gets the bomb planted.
Oh, that would have been the sickest. No air-to-air for him. NuckleDu's on the verge of taking this even still. He's been caught in the corner so long.
Oh, he tried to avoid it. He tried, and he just couldn't swerve back far enough. Guess what? NuckleDu, with the matchup he didn't want to play, is now tied it up 2-2. Like I said, he made the comeback against Punk, and now he's trying to do the same thing against Problem X, and you could see a little bit of the exasperation. And this is where the mental fatigue starts to come into play. You're just like, I was right there. I'm almost take this, and now it's 2-2, and then this is where you start seeing people make bad decisions because their mental capacity just starts to crack.
And Du feels it for sure. The way he's playing right now means that he clearly recognizes that it's time to make wild stuff happen.
Just like that. A bad slide right there.
Well, NuckleDu walked into that range and blocked. I mean, he understands this perfectly.
Right. Oh, God.
And he's just waiting. There was nothing at all from Du. He was absolutely just waiting for the jump.
Yeah, now he just made it out the dash.
He didn't press any button in those pressure series from Problem X at all. He was just waiting for anti-air. He was just waiting for dash because he knew Problem X felt the fear that he needed to move forward now or never.
Right. And that is that mental fatigue. He had been playing so carefully, so safety first, like we said. All of a sudden, he is just now like on this kind of...
We see button after button. We see jump. We see dash. Those things are useful, but the speed of him using them, all of a sudden, so much more rapid than before.
Right. He is sending out the offense. This is what I mean. This is the mental fatigue. You can see it right here.
Du's ridiculous. Du's in and out of this. He knows exactly what up. Oh, hold on, though. All that said, Problems, yep, he has the pressure series.
He has an opportunity.
This could all change. He didn't cancel.
There it is, the cancel right there. Oh no, was that supposed to be a Psycho? Oh my God, and look at this.
There you go.
All the way back. NuckleDu takes it, and again, when I saw that expression on Problem X's face, I was like, this is a problem.
Yeah.
And NuckleDu just detected it himself, and you saw it right there. all of a sudden he played, I'm not going to do anything.
Yeah.
Because I know you're in this desperation must attack mode.
Well, you know, it's not that he sat there passively doing nothing.
Right, yeah.
When he backdashed out of slide range and then whiff punished it, it was things like that. It wasn't just that he was waiting for the dash and for the jump. He also knew when a slide was going to come, when there was an activation that was being looked for. He has such a good read of the situation. It was so nicely done. Congrats to NuckleDu. That was a really impressive display on that comeback.
Yeah, and again, you know, unless you've played in tournaments a lot, it's hard to understand that kind of mental fatigue coming in there. But that comes into play. You know, a lot of people talk about matchup strategy, et cetera, but there's also the mental fatigue strategy right there, you know, that you don't get unless you play these kind of long sets or you make a comeback from 0-2 to 2-2.
Right.
Like the other person's just like, what happened? And then all of a sudden they just start making, you know, decisions that they weren't making in the previous few games that was allowing them to win.
Think back to the first game when Problem X, although he had a different matchup, he didn't need to get in. But against Cammy, he was the one who was going long periods of time without doing almost anything. So it was just completely 180.
Yeah.
And part of that obviously is the character selection, but part of it too was he got flustered. So we move on now to Losers Finals.
Man. There's a history with these two guys. You can already see it.
Smug's trying to goad NuckleDu right now.
Yeah, he's just looking at him and giving him the smuggler's expression right now. And then all of a sudden the evil grin from Smug. He's still looking at NuckleDu. NuckleDu is not turning and looking at him.
Yeah, smartly. No need.
NuckleDu's just looking like, another match to play.
Yep.
2-0-2 comebacks.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, that's true. He started the top 8 in Losers. He lost to Mena RD in top 32. He then had to beat Alex Myers, and he then beat Punk, Chris T, and Problem X. It's a pretty good series of players.
Yeah, decent. NuckleDu finally looking at Smug barely just to give him a fist bump, but no eye contact. And he's going to go with Mika against Balrog.
Yeah, that makes sense. You're definitely not going to pick Guile. You know, that's for sure in this matchup.
Oh, yeah.
And Mika can really pressure if she gets the knockdown. I feel like neutral should be controlled a little bit better by the boxer, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I haven't seen this matchup in a little while now. I feel like way fewer people play Mika and way fewer people play boxer, so it's just not as common as it once was.
Nice backdash in the corner to avoid the command throw, though. And now here comes Smug.
Smug backing off. He knows he's at a spot where he can control things, and I think even more than that, he's not at risk. Slide after blocking. Wow.
Well, he had that in Nadeshko. That's all he wanted to do was activate that, and you can see the kind of pressure it's afforded him now. Okay, great patience. Didn't get baited by that down strong.
V-trigger 1 here. It was only 1 down medium before the cancel. Safety and backing off again, and he was waiting for it.
Yep, he had that all ready to go.
And he had it exactly, too, because if you get that off by a couple of frames, you're going to get crushed. He knew what was up. I love Smug's game plan right now. It's safe, hitting the occasional button. Not a lot of risk involved. Yeah, that's the problem with trying to react.
Yep. And throws him the other direction to get him into the corner. Trying to bait Smug into touching a button.
That big fierce. There you go. Look at the stun. Look at the stun. And what I really like is that NuckleDu saw that there was a little air reset right there, and he couldn't do the traditional series.
Right.
There you go. Because if he had, Smug would have been reset and might have been able to get a punish. But really nice reactions by Du. Or maybe expectations.
Okay, there he goes, challenging it again. And now I expect, NuckleDu maybe to not to do a full charge drop kick.
Yeah, it could be.
Gets the counter into the EX Flying Peach. No anti-air from Smug.
Yeah, well, he's seen Smug not do it because there have been the chest drops. That's a spot where he can react well. Here comes NuckleDu now. He's going to get the corner for himself. He's got
He tried to slide into
he
Nadeshko,
knew.
but
Smug knew.
yeah, beautiful jump out, just goes raw overhead.
That's gonna be it. They're super on deck here. That is game number 1.
Ugh. Now let's see if NuckleDu goes for a character change.
I think the character is fine.
Yeah, I do too, but NuckleDu has obviously done well with Guile in matchups that he doesn't think he wants to play that.
But I think this in particular is one where you avoid Guile. Yeah, like maybe Cammy, but I feel like it's not. It's definitely not Guile.
Cammy would definitely be another good choice here, but Mika might also just be because he's so familiar with playing against Smug. These guys have definitely played long sets online and in person at tournaments.
Yep. Patience by Smug. And he backs off to, again, a nice.
Oh,
wow.
man.
Fierce did the trick.
And now converting, yep. A little bit of patience there. For, the armor. Okay.
I like it. Okay. Here's Duke. Oh, he didn't quite see it.
I thought he was going to convert into the EX. But Nadeshko's still coming, yep. Oh, no, again.
Oh, no.
Didn't combo into the,
Went for some tricky stuff. There was the V-skill coming out.
Yeah, I think he was going to try to go for the overhead. That might have even won him the round, and NuckleDu knew that, so woke up with a button. Yep, see right there, not charged full drop kick.
Wow. But the button's clearly superior there from Boxer.
Mika, of course, still after all this time.
Oh, he blocked it! Oh my god! That was crazy. And just like that, we're in the other corner.
Stun, yep, and almost the stun. So activate Nadeshko. Oh.
Great defense. Smug, so patient. Blocking it out.
All right, 1 bar spent. He's got 2 more. Oh, okay. Maximizing the damage. It's almost done. Oh, traded. Ooh, the throw is going to be such a relief because it's going to lower the stun.
There it is. Smug, excellent defense.
Hold on. He's going to be able to convert off of that.
Maybe one more mix-up here. Anti-air.
EX punch command grab. No, he didn't need it.
It's not enough.
Oh, my God.
That is such a risk to take in that situation.
Yeah, but, he was scared of the fuzzy guard. He was thinking higher, low, and he blocked the jab. He's like, none of them, and then command grab right there.
Don't even look. Don't even. You can't give him the satisfaction. You can't give him the satisfaction. And he's doing a great job.
I almost feel like NuckleDu is like this is something that he knows he has to do.
He's practiced for this more than he has for the actual in-game matchup.
I think so too. We talked about mental fatigue. That's so much mental power not to look at Smug.
He just draws a bunch of dumb faces in a mirror and looks at it for a while. Now he's practiced up.
Little did you know that NuckleDu's training at home involves a picture of Smug on the couch next to him, and he just makes sure he never turns and looks at it.
Nobody wants to look at that guy.
Oh, man, look at this, and that's just round for Smug right there.
Meanwhile, excellent round by Smug. It was really good, consistent spacing for himself that allowed the offense to start.
Ooh, turn around.
Whoop, okay.
Such a good sequence from Mika there.
No confirm.
I wonder if he was just like, I want to say that was an input error right
Absolutely.
there. I love it. Smug has been ready for him to try to get out of the corner so much.
Great conversion. Oh, he wanted the reset. He didn't get it.
Missed his setup there. Again, he is so ready for that.
It's nice, but unfortunately, it does put him into the corner.
Right. But he's doing it because he is scared of the down strong in the air, the down medium punch in the air. Ow, that's it. NuckleDu ties it up here in the crucial game 3, 1-1.
Yeah, really able to get in well. Okay, Smug starts it off. Doesn't want to wait to see that charge at all. And it was a little late on the jump back.
Not quite fast enough for the whiff punish.
And he's skill canceled that a lot.
Wow, even the standing medium punch he had ready to go there. And Smug missing the counters, like I said, that's the risk.
That may be it.
Well, he's got 2 bars. How much does he choose to spend?
I think that's it.
Yep, 1 is all he needs, and NuckleDu starting in loser's bracket, making 2 0-2 comebacks.
It's been a long road.
Yeah, and now he's here with the potential to go into grand finals against Mena RD.
Round 1. Fight.
Pretty slow start.
Oh,
no.
Yep. Big punish on that. And you know, these guys are used to it now. When you see that whiff, you have all the time in the world to go up and whiff punish that.
Yeah, you can jump in.
Nadeshko is ready.
Okay.
Ooh. Again, the air-to-air, but like
stare down. Knuckle Dude was just willing to block. You can see he was just waiting for Smug to move first. Once it happened, there he was. Knuckle Dude moving. What a whiff punish.
I felt like that was definitely a player familiarity thing. Like, I know he likes to hit the button here.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Out of the air, can he do it? Oh! What a risk to take, too. That was a fully stocked V-meter on Boxer's side. But he did it, and he was right, and it's match point.
Oh, wow, just clapping away, and it pays off for him.
Okay.
Here we go, command throw, Brimstone in the corner.
Escapes.
Okay. Oh, whip punish.
That's an amazing whip punish.
Yeah. He was trying to get the slide in, and Nadeshko again.
Look at
and
that.
he missed it that time.
Smug knows. You can see him trying to get outside of that slide range.
Yeah, he walks into it and then immediately backdashes. Also, he chooses to go to crouching heavy punch.
Nadeshko
gonna save him. Into the EX Brimstone, ton of damage. Nadeshko doing a lot of work. That's it right there. Knuckle Dew is going to advance to grand finals, and finally, Knuckle Dew with a slight eye contact with Smug, and Knuckle Dew in this really long road. Twice, it looked like he was done.
Yeah.
Twice it looked like he was out, and we weren't going to see any Knuckle Dew continuing forth here. But guess what? Here he is in grand finals, and he's going to be going up against Mena RD.
Yeah, here's Knuckle Dew's path. So he beat Broly Legs in pools. Then afterward, he beat Commander Jesse. He then lost to Mena RD. So this is the rematch from the guy who sent him to loser's side. After he was sent there, he then beat Alex Myers. He then beat Punk, Chris T, Problem X, and Smug. That is a great list of players to defeat. It's not the first time we've seen Knuckle Dew have that kind of path, though. This is something we've been seeing from him for the last few years.
Yeah, but, you know, Knuckle Dew, when he faced Mena RD in winner's side, probably a very different Knuckle Dew than is going to face him here in grand finals, because he's just had a bunch of confidence-building matches here.
Yeah, I'll say.
He's probably really feeling that momentum, that mental momentum, right? You know, you're all ready to go, and you've been playing and making a lot of good decisions. It boosts your confidence, and that makes you that much scarier in a match.
For sure. For sure.
Oh, man. But, of course, Mena RD. I mean, this is the matchup between the last two Capcom Cup champions.
That's true,
This is the matchup between the last two Capcom Cup champions. So both of them kind of good. Pretty good. And so you can see here right now in grand finals, it is going to be Rise Mena RD versus My Wallet Knuckle Dew.
Uh-huh. The best sponsor, AFDJ Knuckle Dew.
I mean, to fair, this is his J, right?
It is his J, for sure, for sure. It's his DJ as well. Not everybody's. Most people, it maybe is an NJ, but for him, it's the real thing.
This is the DJ, yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, this is going to be a crazy matchup here. But in the first winners matchup that they played, who did Knuckle Dew use against Mena RD?
I don't know.
Okay. Probably, I mean, I'm guessing maybe a Guile.
I would think Guile versus Birdie. Yeah,
but you know what? I mean, here's the thing, right? Guess who Mena RD plays against all the time?
Exactly right.
Kaba. So maybe, I mean, Cammy is kind of a tough one as well. Mika.
I definitely think you stay with Guile. Yeah.
Despite the experience that he has versus Kaba then, right?
I would think. But, you know, it's up to them, of course. They are up there, both setting things up for themselves. Mena RD, his top 8 has been solid. He beat Problem X 3-0, and then he beat Smug 3-1.
Right.
This is somebody who has been doing really. He beat Knuckle Dew 2-0. He beat Punk 2-1. So throughout top 32 and above, he's lost 2 games.
Jeez.
Pretty good.
I mean, you remember when NkleDu won Capcom Cup, they interviewed him soon afterwards at final round, and he was talking about things like how this was putting pressure on him, made him a little bit nervous. He felt like there was a target on his back.
That's
and He's
right.
like,
That's
can
right.
I keep this up?
That's
well,
right.
you know what? Mena RD feeling a lot of that himself because, especially there was a lot of claims out there that, his win was a fluke and stuff which is a bunch of nonsense out there. Obviously, very strong players we can see here.
Yeah.
But, what he's done for his country, what he represents for his country, and, that kind of pressure, he is handling it really well for an 18/19-year-old kid.
Absolutely
You
right.
know,
Yeah,
and-
we had a chance to look at that firsthand in the Dominican Republic
Yeah.
last weekend, and he's a big celebrity there. Everybody was asking him for autographs and for pictures. He gets recognized on the street.
That's right.
He's done a lot of work to help build the scene. But he's handled all of that extremely well. So for somebody his age, I don't know that somebody even my age would be able to handle that stuff as well. Somebody who's a full adult, he is a teenager, and he's still handling it so well.
He built a game center for everyone to gather in the scene to play. He started teaching Street Fighter in the first class that he gave, had 40 students in there,
Awesome
all
stuff.
learning there. And so, this guy,
So much respect.
For someone who probably also has all this pressure on him, he is handling it well. He has been making top 8 after top 8. Here he is in grand finals in a very, very tough cast of players.
Well, speaking of the players, I'd like to hear a word from them. We're going to go up to the stage and find out what they have to say.
All right, we are here for Street Fighter V Grand Finals. These will be our last few games here at Texas Showdown 2018. It has been a wild ride. We've had so many crazy moments, and now we are here at the very end of it with 2 Capcom Cup champions, one former, one current. NkleDu, we have seen you use 3 characters thus far. Which one will you use in your fight with Birdie, and why?
Probably use Guile, because Guile has been saving my butt for the longest time, so I'm just trying to stay alive. And, shout out to Team My Wallet, sending me out here.
That is the best kind of sponsorship. All right, Mena, you are getting ready to take on the former Capcom Cup championship here for Texas Showdown. What are your thoughts? How are you going to approach this matchup?
All I can say is that wallet was empty.
Alrighty, enough trash talk. Let's get to it.
Damn. That wallet looks empty.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, last 2 Capcom Cup champions right here. So a couple of guys who have made a fair bit of dough off this game.
Yeah, and you know what? We talked to a lot of Dominicans out there, and, we were saying, we're hoping that Mena RD has done a lot of investment work and stuff like that to keep that money around. And they told us that he was been working with NkleDu on that. He's been talking to NkleDu. So these 2 guys, very familiar with each other, very good friends at this point in time.
You got it.
Round 1.
And here we go.
Aye.
This is what he's been doing to Giles all weekend long.
Yeah, that change to Zonk where he moves forward a little bit instead of backwards a little bit is really strong for getting through fireballs.
Of course, nowadays, after Mena RD, after he won Capcom Cup, now suddenly a lot of people putting Birdie up in the top 3 position.
Yeah, whatever.
A lot of the Japanese groups out there putting Birdie up in the S tier.
You're right. Again, Mena RD is just willing to do it.
And NkleDu, great defense. He was close to stun.
Well,
look at where really patient and managed to get
Look at where he's
out of that
standing.
situation.
Look where he's standing. It's just at the end of sweep, and at that range, he's doing very little. He's not giving a fireball to Zonk through. He's just waiting for Mena to overcommit, and sure enough, he did that often enough that now Du has the life lead.
Yeah, he hasn't thrown a Sonic Boom at all. He hasn't thrown a Sonic Boom at all except for that first one that he got zonked through, and then after that, nothing. Nothing.
You see a look at Mena's training partner, Kaba, also Guile, of course.
Right.
What a jump timing and a super the whole way through.
Really?
We're going to start off this round with 50% life lost on Guile.
And now 75% gone.
Du walks up into that range again. Same range where he was before, where Mena overcommitted too long, too many times.
Yep, now at a range where he knows he can throw sonic booms.
So instead he plays differently. Yeah, again, It's just like a mirror of the last round right now.
It just feels like Mena RD just has this itchy trigger finger on sweep.
Yeah.
And NuckleDu knows it.
Yeah.
And he is taking advantage of it. Oh my God, it traded with the sonic boom.
Could have been punished even more, to be honest.
And now NuckleDu with all this meter. So one more hit could lead. If he blocks another sweep, never mind. Wake up, crouching light kick.
EX Zonk trigger. No, what a call!
He knew it.
I swear he was in the air before EX Dolphin came out.
He knew it. And guess what? NuckleDu with the life lead. Oh, and he dashes up out of nowhere. He had been playing so defensive that whole time, and then out of nowhere, double dash in the throw, catching Mena completely off guard. And NuckleDu going up 1-0.
I think you're absolutely right about the itchy trigger finger. Thinking back, there was a big life lead both rounds for Mena RD, and he just overcommitted his way into losing.
Yep. Ooh. How often do you see that target?
Yeah, I know, right? Here you go. Mena RD now moving his way into the corner. He got the zone. Keep in mind, Mena has... stun, yes. So Du got into this mess by throwing the sonic boom at the ill-advised range. Just maybe death!
He's going to spin the bar, and it is! And there you see right there just how much damage Birdie can deal.
Trying to harass. This time it's not with sweep.
You know what? NuckleDu has tried that standing medium kick anti-air a couple of times.
Not working.
It has failed badly.
Again, Mena's got the corner. Each round so far, he's gotten the corner. And that's that. I feel like that is the goal. Right. If you get that, you should win. But instead,
there it is again. That itchy trigger finger on that sweep.
Oh, here he goes, though. There's a full trigger on Kyle's side. He, activates just after the series.
Oh, but sneezing him right back into the corner. There it is, Mena RD taking game number 2.
Yeah, and that was what he needed to do. He did bring out the sweep a couple of times. Other than that, I think he played super well, and instead of sweep, there was a bunch more crouching jab to try to harass.
There you go.
There you go.
That's right. Let's go, Kaba. I love it.
I love it. You got it, man. It's so sick.
Oh, that itchy trigger finger.
That actually was the right range.
It was a better range that time, yeah.
Yeah, there's the down jab rather instead. Okay, he's bringing it out here. Oh, the Du chants are coming in. They're trying to battle.
Oh, man.
It's an old school college football rivalry.
Let's go.
You can hear it.
We can let the crowd speak for the match right now.
He comes in with the EX Dolphin now, Mena. He does have trigger. He's looking to activate.
I hear the chants for USA. Oh, he made it through, but he's going to get hit because he activated, but gets the command throw. And again, how many round ends has Mena RD taken with command throw?
Yeah. Mena consistently, each round, literally, has ended up in the corner.
Yeah.
Sometimes Du battles back anyway, but I really feel like if Mena gets to the corner, he should win.
Well, one of the things right now that has been consistent in all of these games,
look at all these buttons,
is that NuckleDu has not been able to find a good anti-air button at all.
He has not been able to zone. That is going to be it.
And Mena RD is going to be a tournament game. And who may have the last laugh in the audience? Maybe Kaba right now.
Yep.
Again, Mena RD was the one who sent NuckleDu to losers, and he's going to try to repeat that feat here in the run back.
Yep, Mena is being cheered on by the loudest person in the room. You see him a little bit on the top right of your screen right there. There you go. There you go. And you know what I respect about that too is that he's keeping it up regardless. Everybody else in this room right here, they went silent.
Yep.
They went silent for the U.S.
And you see Mena RD right there nodding his head.
I love that support, because it really shows who's got his back.
Yeah. And here we go. The players now starting to get loud for NuckleDu.
Yeah, if you're going to keep it up, folks, keep it up.
One man, Kaba, has more power and energy than every...
Mike is hot. Mike's hot.
There you go. Yes.
I love it. Let's do this. Great start for NuckleDu. But they're done already.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Come on, folks.
Kaba's still standing and yelling. Everybody else is silent already.
Let me see the stamina.
We don't expect mental fatigue from the audience here. Come on.
Yeah, I've been yelling for 2 hours. Where's everybody else? Come on. The backdash, but nevertheless in the corner. And it's been the same problem every single round. The left corner.
Oh, man. And now an EX flash kick to get himself out. Too far. And smart to go with the jabs because the Fierce might not have come out in time. So we got him with the crouching light punches instead. NkleDu trying to reset this.
Again, the reactions.
Man, he's so ready for that. And you know that a lot of that comes from Kaba.
Yes.
Oh, walk up command throw.
Again.
On the stun.
He's going to be at tournament point. Assuming no major screw up. No, he keeps it real simple. It's match point. It's tournament point right now for Mena RD. Nobody has sent in the losers yet, and it may be that nobody does.
Here we go, NkleDu now.
Let's go! Let's go! Mena! Let's go! Mena! Let's go! Let's go!
And Mena RD, you saw, finally landed one of his first sweeps in a long time.
Oh, I love that he took the opportunity to jump out instead of back. Great presence of mind right there. He finally got the corner for himself. Very first time in the whole set. Du's got the pressure.
Oh, that was almost a stun, but he just was out of range.
That
But
big
he
man
has a big
moving
life
forward.
lead, but you know what? It's Birdie. Birdie can take off all your life in just 2 seconds.
Hold on.
Here we go.
It could be one more mix-up.
Oh,
he thought it would kill. It didn't kill. Du's in trouble.
Not enough. Oh, he did. He knew he was baiting the flash kick. He knew he was baiting the flash kick, so he woke up with crouching light kick to catch him walking backwards. NkleDu with the most amazing read.
This is the value of having somebody who cheers, okay, folks? I miss loud crowds.
Oh,
I miss
yeah. Being in the Dominican Republic showed us how awesome it was to be back in that kind of environment, but this is what we got here now.
That's right. Mena moving forward, he picked the perfect time to jump, as has often been the case.
Ah, now he brings out the EX flash kick. And I love it. We're getting that mode right now where people are cheering even just for the throws.
You got it.
For each individual
Great
hit.
backdash. Yeah, he knew exactly what was up. He backs out. He's got the zone for himself. Birdie still with trigger. He's holding on to Zonk.
Oh, yeah. He's still scary right now, but nice jump in from
EX Zonk,
NkleDu.
no.
Oh, caught him with the back fist. That was dangerous.
Yeah, that. Mena's trying to play patiently.
Oh, here we
he
go.
has super as well. There you
That's
go.
it in the super right there. NkleDu is going to go down here. He has to win one more round here to try to. Well, he has to win 2 rounds to stay alive.
Yep. They're above everybody.
Dude, who is the kid
On top
there,
of the
dude?
crowd. I don't know, but he's doing work.
Mena RD at tournament point. Again, that itchy trigger finger on the sweep. Let's go do is the chant.
Slow approach here. The jumps have been so good. Okay, yes, waking up.
Oh, he got him. He got him. Finally got him with the EX Dolphin. I think that was the first time.
Oh, here we go. He didn't activate. There it is. No, he wanted it.
Oh, he got him with the cross-up. Wow.
Dude gets out of the corner. Will he pressure?
Oh, what an air throw. It's like a Zangief option select. Baits out. He wasn't close enough to get the flat. Oh, but there's the back fist. NkleDu staying alive.
We got set point. Either way, it's reset or it's tournament right here.
Staying alive.
Let's go, dude! Let's go,
Oh, no flash kick.
But no jump roundhouse.
Right. Oh, that's going to be a hit, yes. Oh, again, finally the sweep connecting.
Yes.
There it is again.
The name of the game for Mena is to take some risk in getting it. It's not no risk for sure.
And it's not that.
What a jump!
And again, NkleDu, I mean, Mena's really not taking that much damage from the counter sweeps, from getting a sweep block. So that's why he hasn't been discouraged from doing it. Oh, here we go.
Oh, he got super on the next touch. On the next touch. Super! Oh, he didn't. It wasn't in the range.
NkleDu jumped fast.
Yeah,
he
wasn't
jumped
in
early.
range. Next hit, NkleDu needs to be very cautious. There it is!
NkleDu is going to go down, and Mena RD is your Texas Showdown champion, and he is telling the crowd, he is silencing the crowd right now.
And rather poetically, they went up there and they're celebrating. They themselves are silent in doing so.
Yes. But you know what? The audience is...
Oh, Mena leading the Knuckle Dude chant.
But the audience...
I've never seen a chant. It's like damning with faint praise with chat. That's awesome. Genius.
Mena RD taking Texas Showdown 2018 ranking event, gets himself 150 points for the Capcom Pro Tour, even though he's already in it because he's the returning champion.
Yes.
He gets in automatically, but you know what? This is not about points for him. This is about proving himself and maintaining his dominant play here. And even though it was super close, the Knuckle Dude played super well against him. Mena RD is the one that comes out on top here.
Yeah.
And a lot of it, really comes down to the fact that when using Birdie, he doesn't need to use EX meter for a lot of stuff. Birdie is not very dependent on EX meter. And so in a lot of situations at the end of the round, he has that super save for him. How many rounds did he take by just getting that one hit and having the super ready to go?
Played it well. It's a matchup he plays a lot, of course, against Kaba. All right, let's go up and have a chat with him right now. Love to see what he says about this.
All right, you guys, give it up for Mena RD. Man, every year Texas Showdown is so hype, and this year was no different. I could feel the people powering up the spirit bomb behind me. It was insane. Mena, how do you feel about your victory?
I feel really good, especially at the end when it turned into not only the passion of Dudang and Seoul Mena, if not the passion of the USA community and the DR community. So I want a big round of applause for that.
Give him a hand. So you also just had a really awesome event in the Dominican Republic. Can you please talk to us about that a bit?
Yeah, we worked really hard to get that event. And I hope you guys go to the Fighting Fest 2018 is on September and support the Dominican Republic community. So thank you so much.
All right, now my final question. Now that you have won Texas Showdown, what is your next event and what can we expect from you?
Well, it might be Stunfest or Combo Breaker, maybe Stunfest probably. And I hope I can give such good matches like this. So, yeah.
All righty. Well, again, congratulations. And thank you, everyone, so much for attending Texas Showdown. It's been a wild ride. I'm going to head it back over to our commentators. Thank you again.
Beautiful words there from Mena RD.
Yeah, he's such a community-focused guy.
Yeah.
Awesome to see.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing, folks. Keep that going.
And I love that, he brought it out as, he and Knuckle Dude were able to bring out the passion from the U.S. community as well.
Yeah.
He loved hearing the U.S. players chant like that. To him, that meant a lot to him as well.
Yeah, I think that's really, really cool.
Yeah.
So, look, he had an awesome weekend. He beat, again, Punk and Knuckle Dude, and then he beat Problem X, he beat Smug, he beat Knuckle Dude again. He did most of that, losing only 2 games until Dude actually beat him 2 games. So, I mean, that was the closest by far that he had all weekend. But, again, awesome play by him in getting first place.
Yeah,
Good
absolutely.
stuff.
And, just showing right there, still one of the strongest in the world right now. And so Mena RD is continuing his streak here and his great play. Hopefully we'll be able to see a lot more of that at Stunfest and at Combo Breaker.
Yeah, traveling internationally more. That's awesome. Going to Europe as well as to North America. Very, very cool to see. Dude getting second place. Really cool to see him continuing to play as well. It's something that you can count on, it feels, and he does not disappoint on that. Smug with third. Nice work. Problem X in fourth. Fifth places were Chris T and Ricky Ortiz, and 7th places were Punk and Snake Eyes. That's a stacked top 8.
Yeah, that's all of those players right there, I think, have won at least one premier event or have come really close to winning a premier event.
Yeah.
And Ricky Ortiz, of course, being second place against Knuckle Dude at Capcom, the first Capcom
Cup for SF5, exactly right. So, yeah, really impressive play by everybody. Had a good time this weekend.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Lots of great matches here in Texas Showdown. Again, just as a little bit of an aside, Texas was always one of the powerhouses in the fighting game community. Before the boom of Street Fighter 4, it was always EVO in the West and MWC Midwest Championships in the North, ECC East Coast Championships in the East, and Texas Showdown in the South. And the original Texas Showdown was run by the same guys who are running it now. They relinquished it for a little bit, but now they're back. And they are doing a great job here, bringing it back up to the former glory. And Texas has always been a really strong scene. So seeing this kind of thing happen, especially shout outs to the Level Up crew. Their camera work this weekend was phenomenal, getting all the audience shots and the nice little close-up shots of the players and everything like that. But, seeing Texas Showdown really returning kind of to the glory of the previous, the old school Texas Showdowns, really makes me happy and it really makes me excited for what the South has to bring for the fighting game community.
There's a lot of talent here. All right, everybody, thanks a lot for watching. We will see you next year for another Texas Showdown. Have a good one.